Yo. What's good? How y'all doing? Episode 2. We back. Setting the record straight with your boy, PeteAnders. And oh yeah, didn't I tell you? I'm on Atlanta Cast Network right now, baby. Yeah, that's where we at. Okay? And we got a show for you today. Oh, we got a show for you today. See, listen. Hold on. I ain't gonna tell you my business, but we're gonna get into my business in a minute. Okay, we're gonna get into the show though, for sure. And I might tell you a little bit about my business, but I don't know if you
whatever you want to believe.
You know what I'm saying?
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
We about to get started. All right, hey operator, go ahead and put up the title of today's lesson. All right. Women who go outside and dress promiscuous are insecure. True or false? True or false? What's going on, Surgeon? Yeah. True or false? What y'all got to say about it? I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the ladies. I want to hear from the men. I want to see what y'all think about it. And then we're going to get into it. We're going to do a deep dive right into it. But before we get into it, let's get a operator. Let's get a video playing. Let's play the first video.
If your woman is still posting, there's a part of her that doesn't feel totally satisfied with the love you give her. And it's not got nothing to do with you. It might be to do with her own insecurities before she entered the relationship.
Uh-oh. Is she right? Does it have something to do with your own insecurities? If you got to keep you listen, let's go into what she was saying. You got a boyfriend or you got a significant other and you got to keep posting pics of promiscuous dressing. Is it your insecurity? I don't know. Maybe. Are you insecure about your body? I don't know. Possibly. It could be because you want attention. And you know that you get a lot more attention the more clothes you take off. Just saying. And y'all know this. Y'all know y'all don't just be posting for yourselves. Because if it was for yourself, you'll keep it in your camera roll and keep it to yourself. But once you share it, it's not for yourself anymore. It's for yourself and others. Now, we can go and talk about women wanting attention nowadays and men are thirsty for women, but that'll be another show for a whole nother day. And I don't want to have to bore you with that stuff on a different show because then you're like, what are you talking about, Peter? That's not what we talking about. So I don't want to go into that. I'll do a show in the future talking about women wanting attention and men wanting women. And that's the way that the internet and the world is all set up nowadays, even more so than before. All right, so let's get into it. Now listen, I really want to talk about this. Women who go outside and dress promiscuous are insecure. True or false? My opinion, I say it's true. I say it's true. And I'm not even gonna say that they're insecure about their body. No, that might be far from the truth. There might be cases where people might be insecure about their body, but they know taking off more clothes gets them more attention, right? But then you talk to women and say, "Well, I'm confident about my body." Okay, cool. Let's go with that. But are you insecure about something else? Are you insecure maybe about your personality? Are you insecure that you couldn't think that you couldn't get attention without dressing like this? See, we use the word insecure in our society incorrectly. Insecure means not assured, uncertain, lack confidence in something. That's what insecure means. So you might be secure in your body, but insecure in your personality. Or you might be secure in your body or insecure that you can't get people to gravitate to you if you wasn't showing your body. So women who go outside and dress promiscuous, are they insecure? I say it's true. What do you say? Go ahead, play that. We gonna get in. We're gonna play another video, but before we do, I'm gonna say this about the video. Now, what's your even though you might think that women are not insecure about something, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's what men think, though. Men think you're insecure, and so what they do, if they depending on what kind of man it is, he might prey, PREY, on your insecurities. That's what he might do. He might say, "Oh, you got a nice personality," when he know your personality might be trash. He like, "Oh yeah, oh you funny, you ain't fun, you ain't even funny." But he's making you feel good on your insecurities, so he can get so he can get that body and see what that body do. I'm just giving you some tips because see, when you get perceived to be insecure, you also perceive that you might do things as well of your insecurity, like be promiscuous. That's why you probably dressing promiscuous. That's what's going to be assumed. If I was dressed like a thug, would you expect that I was a saint and I went to church and I love God and raise my hand and praise God and be crying and up and down because the Holy Spirit didn't hit me? No, you wouldn't think that. Of course not. I'll be in a thug's uniform. And guess what? You'll think I'll be a thug. You think I have thug life tatted on my chest. Right? You wouldn't think I was a church boy. Well, now, would you? Yeah, of course. You wouldn't. You'll think I was a thug. And then you'll think that I'll be doing thug stuff. But don't judge me. I'm just out here looking like a thug. Don't call me a thug. I don't want to be lumped in with the thugs. You see how silly it gets? And I don't want you to be silly. Because tricks are for kids. Go ahead and play that second video, operator.
At the root of the behavior of a promiscuous woman is that she is addicted to attention, not sex. She's addicted to attention. And being an addiction, the attention of one man simply will not suffice. Now, for such a woman to fulfill this addiction requires her to be very, very selfish. On top of that, even promiscuous women eventually want to settle down. The clock's ticking, they're getting less attention, they're getting older. So they will seek out a stable, secure man and be very sincere, because their desire for security is sincere, in trying to act like wife material and put her past behind her. The problem is, it's an addiction. It doesn't go away. Insecurity is like hunger. Once it's satiated, having more of the same, like trying to eat when you're full, it's not that you don't want it, it's that it's repulsive. So that security to a promiscuous woman eventually results in her resenting the boyfriend that she picked for security. And of course, the addiction is still there. It's part of who she is. And being extremely selfish, she will do what she feels like she needs to do in the moment. And that addiction for attention, that is constant and permanent. Eventually, being addicted and being very selfish in order to fulfill those addictions, she will do what she feels that she needs to do, and she'll have no remorse. Be careful, men. First choice and her past matters.
Right. Yeah, see, we are we gonna talk about that video, but if you see that we are live on TikTok, we have people over here on TikTok. So I'm telling TikTok, come on over. Come on over. Let's get over here to YouTube. Go go to YouTube and type in Atlanta Cast Network. I want to hear from you. Come on over. Let's go. All y'all on TikTok right now watching, go over to YouTube, Atlanta Cast Network. Come on over. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Now, where's Saul at? Saul came in the chat on TikTok. Where you at, Saul? You don't have the link. The link's over here. And this guy's coming up. What's up? He's over here. My partner in crime over here on TikTok when he supposed to be over here on YouTube. See, that's why. Listen, we should have never gave y'all money. We should have never gave y'all money. He said, "Hey," he said he heard a bat signal. He coming right now. Coming right now. While we wait on him, I want to tell y'all something about that video we just saw. Listen, let me tell you something. Now listen, it's this whole social media. It is made women to a degree crave attention, right?
Silly
Now they
rabbit.
doing right now they doing plenty of things to get attention. You see all these, challenges that they do. You see all these promiscuous things that they do on camera. The emerging of OnlyFans, trying to get attention so they can capitalize on the attention and monetize the attention that they're getting. Yeah, it's getting crazy. Women doing some crazy stuff for attention. They got feet pics. They sending feet pics to people. They're trying to use that attention and monetize it. And so attention it turns into currency, right? It turns it if they know what they're doing, they could turn it into currency. And so the world is now as a social media stage. Everybody meets online when it comes to dating. Everybody uh everybody goes on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and it's all attention. That it's like everyone is doing it. And the people that's doing the best at it right now are the women. Getting all the attention, they monetizing it. Whether they selling their body and selling their image, or it's all attention. Come on over here, Queen Asia. I see you. You back now, sis. Come on over here, Queen Asia, to Atlanta Cast Network. Now, my wife texts me so crazy. I was like, "Oh, what is she talking about?" Well, if y'all knew what my wife just texted me, I'm looking at my phone. My wife just texted me. I was like, what? Oh, sit tight, baby. Help is on the way. I ain't gonna tell you my business though. I don't do that. That's good. All right, so listen. And so he's got me off track. Text me. Listen. Don't ever trust a big butt and a smile. I ain't gonna tell you my business. I ain't gonna tell you my business. All right, so let me tell you this. But yeah, let's get back on track. I got sidetracked. My wife texted me something crazy. Nah, let me get out my mind. All right, so anyways, what's happening? What happened in the video is that he's trying to explain to you about attention and how women are getting attention and they get addicted to attention. And now it's like a drug. And then even though they had all this, oh, I used to dress like this. That's why you hear, I used to dress like this. You can't stop me from dressing like this, because it's a drug. They used to get attention, and it's a drug. And so now they're addicted to the attention that they're getting. And so now it's hard for them to kick that habit. Right? It's a drug. So now that's why they fighting and saying, oh, you insecure if you won't let me dress like this. I'm used to dressing like this. Yeah, because you're addicted to attention. You get them dopamine hits every time somebody say hi, even though you say you don't like it. I don't like that. No, you like the attention. You might not like what comes with it, but you definitely like the attention. So you're addicted to attention, and it's all right. There's deliverance for you. Hey, there is room at the cross for you. Though millions have come, there's still room for one. There's room at the cross for you. Okay? So you could come on TikTok. I see y'all people coming on TikTok. Come on over. We about to have Saul Camaro come in, and we about to bring him through. About to have him come in. All right. Okay. We got some people in the back about to come in. Go ahead and bring in our first guest, operator. Saul's not back there. Hold on, everybody. Y'all hang tight. Come back, Miss Robinson. Come back. Come on, TikTok. Come on over here. Yeah, let's go, Saul. Yeah, he about to get ready. He about to come backstage. And then we're gonna get into come on, TikTok. Come on over here. Come on, TikTok. Oh, still saying waiting. We got somebody in the background.
Mr. Anderson!
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Mr. Anderson!
What's up? What's good with you, man?
What up, dog?
You listen. Hey, if I set out the bat single any later, we all would have perished, Batman. Okay.
My bad.
All right, man. You good? Hey, Queen Asia, come on over. It still say waiting. Nah, come over. Come over to YouTube and click the link at the top. Come on over. Had this conversation with us. So where you at with it? Where you at with it, Saul?
You talking about this conversation that we're having tonight as far as these women dressing promiscuous, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I think that we all know. Hold on, let me go. We all know that there's a certain group of individuals that choose to get attention with the tools that's available. And unfortunately, a lot of individuals, the only thing that they have available is their body, what they present, what they look like. It's sad that an individual will use their body to gain individuals' attention, but then don't understand why they are feeling they're getting used for their body. That's probably one of the most idiotic mindsets that could exist in a dating game. It's no different if a man uses his money. If a man uses his money and the only reason he's getting attention from women is because he's spending money foolishly, and then he sits down and he's feeling bad because he feels like women only use him because of his money. You're an idiot because you are the one who set the stage for this situation and circumstance. This situation and circumstance does not exist without you allowing it to, without you putting the situation available for it to exist. You cannot go forward and say, hey, I'm going to attract other humans with this, whether it be sex, whether it be money, whether it be some type of service, whatever the case may be. You can't do that and then later on be disgusted at the individuals who are involved with you because you are utilizing that specific item. That's where the foolishness happens. That's where the foolery happens. That's where the constant, repetitive results come in, because you keep doing the same thing and you keep expecting different results. Every picture you take, your ass is facing the camera. Every picture you take, you got some car or some huge pile of money next to your head. You're a fool. And I'm talking to the men and the women. This isn't specifically just to women, but this is what Setting the Straight is talking about tonight. They're talking about when women utilize their dress, and they dress promiscuously, and if that's the word, I think I like it. I'm gonna use it from now on. And then they're showing or trying to hide their insecurities of what it is that they are lacking on the inside. We're not fools. We're not stupid. Do you think a woman with multiple degrees and a home and has a mind full of knowledge and accomplishments, you think she's going out and having 99% of her breast showing and 20% of her ass showing? No.
Silly rabbit.
She has more to offer. Just like a man who was focused on his purpose is not flossing, diamond chains and Maybachs and all this ridiculous shit. He's not spending money on that. He's focused on his purpose. He's secure in the man that he is. We can see childish behavior and childish mindsets in what you present. All you individuals that's joining my TikTok, y'all need to come on over to the YouTube channel. We are over here on Peter's show tonight, Setting the Record Straight with PeteAnders. I don't know what's going on this Wednesday night. It seems to be a slow night for everybody.
Mr. Anders.
Come on over, y'all. We're live over on PeteAnders' show right now, Setting the Record Straight. The topic of tonight is women who dress promiscuous are insecure. True or false? That's a true or false question. Yeah, y'all come on over. We're going to need y'all's engagement for this conversation, because me and Peter, I think we pretty much agree on what it is that we're saying and what it is that we're thinking about. So we're going to need some individuals who are going to think differently than us, who are going to speak differently than us, who are going to have some other type of response to the statement that we can actually go back and forth. Because if we do not combat the mindset that is being passed down, then the mindset will continue to exist. That is what war is, trying to impose one's will on another entity by force. But of course, here on this conversation, we're just talking. We're going to talk and we're going to see if we can get through to these individuals so they don't pass on the wrong message. And that's what it's all about, trying to prevent you from passing on the wrong message. I messaged a young lady tonight. And I said, and this was on Instagram. It's somebody I know, and I'm not going to say their name. And I said, stop taking pictures of your ass. I literally said that. That was the exact comment. And she didn't respond to the post. She responded in a private message. And she said, don't start picking on me. I'm not picking on you. I'm trying to help you. I'm literally trying to help you. I'm trying to prevent you from advertising the wrong thing. I know she's a good girl. I know she's a good lady. But she went and got her ass done and she can't help it. Like it's an addiction. When a woman gets her ass done, it's almost like a man goes and buys some ridiculous large chain or some ridiculous expensive shoes. They just got to show it off. Every opportunity they fucking can. They just got to show it off. They got to freaking pull out this car. They got to put on this chain. They got to put on these red bottoms. They got to show it. Why did they pay for it if they're not going to get to show it? You know what I'm saying? So we don't want you to push the wrong message. And that exactly is what you could be doing if you decide to go out and dress a certain way when you're trying to find a certain man. I think I sent Peter a picture, and it had a whole bunch of women on the top and a whole bunch of guys on the bottom. And the ladies at the top were dressed extremely, promiscuous. Can you even dress promiscuous? I think we're saying this, and I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't think that's the correct term. But let's just say she was very provocative. Let's say that. She was dressing very provocative, and she kept getting the wrong responses, or responses that she didn't appreciate. And I was basically just saying, listen, your marketing skills is working. It's just working for the wrong purpose. That's not the purpose that you were dressing for. You were dressing thinking that it looked cute, it looked attractive, and you wanted to look cute and attractive. Not understanding that you're sending a message to the guy that you actually want. You're sending two messages. You're sending a message to the guy that you want, and you're sending a message to the guy that you don't want. Hey, everybody come over to YouTube, please. I'm on Setting the Record Straight with Peter Anderson tonight. Y'all know he just started his show on YouTube. I'm here supporting. So if I could get everybody to come on over from TikTok to the YouTube show, Atlanta Cast Network. That's all you got to do. Go to YouTube, type in Atlanta Cast, that's C-A-S-T, Network, and you'll see we should be one of the only shows live right now. Setting the Record Straight with Peter Anderson. If I can get everybody to transfer over from TikTok and come over, support the show, make sure when you come over, you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you got something you want us to say or stop and talk about, make sure you hit that super chat. Hit the super chat, and we will stop everything we're saying, and we will focus on that. Okay, we got two shows going on tonight. The network has two shows going on tonight. I just got a message from the network. They have two shows going on tonight, so make sure you're looking for Setting the Record Straight with Peter Anderson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on over, Elbert. Come on over.
So I'm pretty sure we're going to have some young ladies come in here, and they're going to disagree with us, of course. And that's okay. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to talk to the ladies, young and old, so we can make sure that the men's message and the women's message are on the same accord. Make sure that we're not saying something incorrect and you're not thinking something incorrect. Yes, you can join the panel. The operator, could you please drop the link down in the bottom of the chat, please? We got some people that are requesting to come up. Ladies, we need ladies to come over here because I don't want guys just talking to guys and make it seem like we're bashing. That's not the goal tonight. The goal tonight is to have a conversation about provocative dressing and what are the messages that are being sent out to the two types of guys out there that make the majority. And the individuals who do make the majority, of course, are the good guys and the bad guys. Of course, we know there's all kind of weirdos and fluid people and all other types of stuff. Those aren't the people that you're really interested in anyway. Hey, how you doing, Rebecca? We need some ladies to come up here, and we need to talk to you especially because this is a ladies' conversation. This is the conversation that we are having with you to make sure that we have a clear mutual understanding and you have a clear mutual understanding of what it is that we are trying to get across. And that message is, I'm going to speak for the good guys. And I'm telling you that the good guys look at women who dress extremely provocative as something that may be good for tonight, but not may be good for tomorrow. You might fit my needs for the night, but I doubt that I'm going to take you to meet my mom on Sunday morning. And I'm pretty sure that women that are marriage minded don't want to send that message.
Right. And I mean, the women that dress promiscuously, then the men ain't thinking, let's get married. They ain't just thinking jagged edge. They're not thinking jagged edge. They thinking Jodeci.
Absolutely not.
They thinking Jodeci. They thinking Jodeci. I woke up feeling so horny. That's what they thinking. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be real with you. That's just real talk. Yeah, we got somebody searching on YouTube.
Peter, can you hear her? Say, go ahead and say hello, ma'am. Go ahead and unmute, ma'am.
Chat, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the topic is provocative dressing.
Yes, women who dress provocatively, are they insecure? True or false?
False, no. And why are we specifying women?
Well, we were talking about both men and women and how you can use money and cars and diamonds and cash, and you can bring yourself the wrong thing. We were talking about the men, and now we're talking about
dressing goes for especially in you all's American Black community, it literally goes for you.
Ma'am, what's your name, ma'am? What's your name?
What? Her name is Game of Thrones on TikTok.
Game of Thrones. Okay.
It's like both groups. Like y'all all dress provocative. And I don't know if you Black males realize this, but this is kind of a climate that you all created. The rap music, what you promoted in the lyrics, in the rap music, basically encouraging Black women to be thoughts.
Where you from, sis? Where you from?
With lyrics.
Hold on.
Baby, let's not talk over each other.
Hey, wait. Hey, Game of Thrones, can you do me a favor? Can you come over to the YouTube channel so we can, my co-host can see you as well and talk to you as well?
What is your YouTube channel?
Okay, all you got to do is go to Atlanta Cast Network. We're live right now, Atlanta Cast Network, and you're going to see the show called Setting the Record Straight, all right, with Peter Anderson. Okay. Yeah, just come on over there, and we'll put the link in there. We'll bring you up, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Guys have a good one.
All right, we'll see you in a second. Yeah, she's. I don't think she's from America.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to ask where she's from and everything like that. Because she came in hot, son.
American blacks.
American blacks.
Whoa.
I mean,
God damn it!
Canadian blacks. What he say?
Like you niggers.
Right. I'm like, God, no. Like, what's going on? What's happening?
Shut your bitch ass up!
That's why I want to know who it was.
What is it? What? Hey, lady. And then I look. She was black. She's black though. She's black. So,
no, Shaniqua, you don't have to have your camera on.
No, you don't have to have your camera.
Elberdina is here too. Come backstage. How you doing, sis? You on my side on TikTok. So yeah, go ahead. Come through.
Everybody, come over to the Atlanta Cast Network.
Yeah, go ahead and hit the link. Hit the link in the bio. Hit the link in the bio on TikTok, but also Elberdina and Shaniqua, go ahead and click on there's a link on the top of this chat, and then you can see that you could join the show, and we'll get you backstage. You don't have to be on camera. But yeah, that's it. Pariah's in the house. What's going on, Pariah?
Oh,
Pariah's here. Oh snap!
Hey, I call her Piranha.
You call her Piranha? I think, yeah, it is. She was standing her ground though. I ain't even gonna hold her. I ain't even gonna hold you on that. She was standing her ground. She said she ain't taking that crap. We're not going to take it. She said she gonna listen first. But Shaniqua, yeah, come on up. Come on up. Pariah, come on up, sis.
Hey, operator, can you make it easy for him one more time? Put the link at the bottom of the chat. You know, some of these individuals they're used to everything being at their fingertips. They don't even want to scroll up and down no more and search for anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the link right there. Down at the chat, there's a link to come in the backstage.
Yeah, who is the lady that wasn't from America in here yet? Is she here yet?
No, I don't think so. Albertina came from my side on TikTok, and then Pariah, you know, we know Pariah. And then Shaniqua asked if she had to be on camera. And no, you don't have to be on camera. If you want to be on camera, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. Don't matter. Just join the conversation. Yeah, so what we talking about is women who go outside and dress promiscuous are insecure, true or false. And we want to hear from you ladies. We want to hear your point of view, and we'll have a conversation. We need to hear from you. We want to hear from you. You are important to this conversation.
Who you talking to? Is she here yet?
No, I don't think she came through yet.
All right. Well, listen, they'll figure it out here in a minute, but I'm just going to continue to talk about what I think and how I think.
Now, operator, go ahead and while we wait for them to come through, play the second video again.
At the root of the behavior of a promiscuous woman is that she is addicted to attention, not sex. She's addicted to attention. And being an addiction, the attention of one man simply will not suffice. Now, for such a woman to fulfill this addiction requires her to be very, very selfish. On top of that, even promiscuous women eventually want to settle down. The clock's ticking, they're getting less attention, they're getting older. So they will seek out a stable, secure man and be very sincere, because their desire for security is sincere, in trying to act like wife material and put her past behind her. The problem is, it's an addiction. It doesn't go away. Insecurity is like hunger. Once it's satiated, having more of the same, like trying to eat when you're full, it's not that you don't want it, it's that it's repulsive. So that security to a promiscuous woman eventually results in her resenting the boyfriend that she picked for security. And of course, the addiction is still there. It's part of who she is. And being extremely selfish, she will do what she feels like she needs to do in the moment. And that addiction for attention, that is constant and permanent. Eventually, being addicted and being very selfish in order to fulfill those addictions, she will do what she feels that she needs to do, and she'll have no remorse. Be careful, men. First choice, and her past matters.
Yep.
Her past.
What you think about the addiction talk?
I agree with that a lot. I extremely agree with the addiction part. It's like, especially, it's crazy. Like when a woman gets into a relationship, sometimes it's even hard for her to let go of those, like, certain outfits that she used to wear to the club, and, you know, certain things that she used to do, because she's just addicted to that look. She's addicted to that attention. How you doing, sir?
Peace and blessings, fam. I'm glad you're doing this podcast, man.
Okay, where you at? How come you ain't on the YouTube channel?
I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, sir, but I'm glad to go over
Yeah,
there. But
I need you to come over there so my co-host can talk to you. He's the host of the show. I'm in here supporting him. It's called Setting the Record Straight. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, go to Atlanta Cast Network.
Yeah, so come on over, TikTok. Come on over. Go type on YouTube at Atlanta Cast Network on YouTube, and you'll see the show. There's 2 live shows going on right now on the network. It's our show, Setting the Record Straight. Just look for Setting the Record Straight. You should see 2 people talking in the box right now. So go on YouTube, type in Atlanta Cast, CAST Network, and we'll see you soon.
Like I was saying, especially today with all these different types of social media platforms, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got TikTok, and then you got all the dating sites also, Tinder and Bumble and all this other shit. These individuals are used to opening up their phone every day and seeing multiple people praise them for certain looks. So guess what? I guarantee you there is a humble picture at first. There is some type of regular picture with, you know, all her bust is covered, all her ass, buttocks is covered, everything is covered, and she has a certain look on her face and she gets a certain amount of attention. And then all of a sudden she goes to one of her friends' pages, and what does the friend do? The friend zips down the shirt a little bit more. The friend shows a little bit more cleavage. The friend has the skirt a little higher. And guess what? That friend gets more likes, more clicks, more comments. And now she's feeling like, oh, I can do better than that. I can get more than that. And she shows even more. And I'm telling you, fellas, here in about 5 years, they're just gonna be butt ass naked with pasties on. They're just gonna be fucking butt ass naked with pasties on, and then it's just gonna be a whole bunch of nude people because there's nothing else to do. You can't go no further than nude. What are they gonna do? Take their skin off? I mean, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Grow an extra boob? I got 3 titties. You only got 2. Oh shit! I wouldn't doubt it. We're gonna have some Star Wars titty motherfuckers here. I got 3 boobs. Yo, I don't even know what to do.
Justice Rose says, I have a genuine question. Come on, join it.
You gotta hit the link to come on up.
You gotta hit the link at the top. Come on up.
Why were we worried about humans having human behavior while we are so close to going to war? Ma'am, did you not understand that we were at war for 10 years? We was in war from 2009 to 2020. We was in Afghanistan for 10 years and y'all just went just fine doing the fuck y'all wanted to do.
Silly rabbit.
Right.
Y'all was in the mall, y'all was fucking, y'all was having babies, y'all was bridal showers, marriage. I don't know why y'all sitting up here trying to act like y'all ain't used to this by now. Y'all, we was in war. We've been at war since 2001. Exactly. Right. I mean, we pulled out of Afghanistan, but shit, you know, it's. I don't understand why y'all don't get this. We go to war, we stay in there for about between 6 and 10 years, and then we come out for a couple of years, and then we go right back. We go right the fuck back. So life just keeps going on. PTSD ain't no joke. I'm probably just freaking out. That's cool. I can understand that. Everybody's freaking out a little bit. I spent 22 years in the Marine Corps, so you know it's like, oh, we're going to Walmart. That's what going to war is like for me. You know, I was asleep in Afghanistan when mortars were hitting the ground. So, you know, it's just a different mindset for me. But what we're talking about tonight, thank you for taking us down that rabbit hole.
Right.
When women dress provocative, are they insecure? We need a true or false answer. And I'm not going to answer any other questions until I get a lady to come up here in the box and tell us whether this statement is true or false and explain that answer. Because I believe, and this is just me, I believe that women who are secure in who and what they are do not need or have the desire to show their body. And I also talk about men. Men who are secure in who and what they are not spending their money on silly shit. Uh-oh. Hello.
Yo, it was me. I talked to you just a few seconds ago. I'm just gonna fall back and just let the ladies, and I want to join the Discord as well when the ladies come up.
Okay. Cool. You just hang out, wait for the ladies.
Yeah, just wait in the back for us.
Makes sense.
Next stage.
Makes sense. I can
Relax.
Because we're all waiting on the women. You know, we can't have a conversation about women without women. You know, Piranha says she's checking into her hotel today. She's going to come up. I already know what she's going to say. I mean, that's just, I can predict that conversation. I can predict the whole thing, you know. She's going to say, oh, no, you're wrong. Okay, it can be true and false. Oh, God. Holy God. Rebecca, please. Hit the link. It's always one of you. Well, it could be true and false, depending on the woman. No, you have to pick one or the other. You can't pick both answers. What test have you ever taken when there was only two options that you just wrote a third option and just circled the little circle next to it? You can't do that, Jessica. I mean, Jenkins, Rebecca Jenkins. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't just make up a third answer and pick that motherfucker.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They like to go to the gray area. I say if y'all keep walking in the gray area, y'all gonna leave with gray matter on your feet.
It's ridiculous.
And it's hard to get
Stop
off.
the cap.
All the way. Rebecca, hit the link. Come on up. Women that have natural beauty are just being selfish. Women have naturally, I think she meant to say natural. Women who have natural beauty are just being selfish.
Well, come on over. Come on, Rebecca.
I don't understand that, Rebecca. I need you to come up here and explain that. You don't have to show off.
Whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
Right.
And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Mrs. Q, she said, you don't have to show it off if you really got it.
Come on, Denise. Come on up.
I put it.
Come on, Denise. Hit the link at the top of the chat. Come on.
If you want to join the show, go to Atlanta Cast Network. Oh my God.
We have some people backstage that's ready for the Discord when it happens. But y'all come through. You don't have to be on camera. Just come through. Atlanta Cast Network. TikTok, Atlanta Cast Network. We're live on YouTube right now, having the conversation. Yes, we're live right now. Atlanta Cast Network. Just go to YouTube, type in Atlanta Cast Network, and then you'll see the show Setting the Record Straight. There's 2 live shows going on right now on the network, but you'll see a show called Setting the Record Straight right here. There's the logo right here with PeteAnders.
Hairstyles, put Hairstyles comment back up there. If you got it, it don't matter what you wear. Now let's look at her picture. Ma'am, yes, I understand. If you got it, we can all see it. But if you are covered up completely, that is a lot different than you having 60 inches of cleavage showing.
Right. And it's a lot different if you're wearing skin tight clothing so we can see every crevice. Leave no room for imagination. You might as well not even have nothing on.
Come up here, Hairstyles.
Come on, Hairstyles. Let's talk.
I think it's Shanika.
God damn it!
Yes, Shanika. Come on up here, Shanika, because I got to ask you some questions. Since you are a very large, busted woman, as we can see in your profile picture, I want to ask you a few questions for the women who may not be there yet, but they might be on their way. They may not have the bust size you have right now, but they might be on their way. And maybe you can give them some tips on how they can be fully covered and not be so, revealing, because a fully covered pair of boobs is totally different than you got 99% of your cleavage out. And I'm pretty sure we all know that. How you get in? Okay, there's a link at the very top of the comments. Operator, if you could drop the link one more time. I think we're going to have to do that probably 20 times tonight. Drop the link one more time with the comments so she can go ahead and request to come in. Somebody said big breastises.
Big breastises. Crazy.
I think we all know, and I think we all understand the difference between nudity and just you having a voluptuous body. I think she's here. Oh yeah, this yeah, she came from my side on TikTok. Okay, that's somebody else. I was about to say that ain't the same picture.
How you doing, Alicia?
Hi. Wait, what is this?
What do you mean? What is this? This is YouTube.
Well, I've never done something like this before.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's the first time.
First time for a lot of things.
We'll take it easy on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what you got on the top? It says women who go outside and dress promiscuous are insecure. True or false?
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
Um,
We want to hear from the ladies. Think about it. It's a lady question.
I'll feel uncomfortable. I'll feel uncomfortable wearing revealing clothes in public because I know that they're looking at every crevice of my body. You know, it'll just make me feel uncomfortable being looked at as a piece of meat.
Right.
But I want to know what goes through a man's mind when they see a woman.
Well, I mean, but in general, you know, do you think those women that dress promiscuously like that are insecure?
Yeah, they can be.
As far as how?
Because they can want that attention, and that can come from a form of not feeling like they get attention, or they're not, I don't know, like you know, like it can be a form of drawing attention to yourself, you know, and that can come from insecurity.
Yeah.
You know, but also when it comes to women that dress that way, they can disguise that as them being confident enough to wear something like that, or body positivity or something.
Tricks are for kids.
Yeah. Wait. Did she just say that dressing provocative can be body positivity?
Yeah, like embracing yourself.
So let me get this, because everything you say, I'm going to apply on the men's side as well. So if a man's walking in the store and he's got a pair of gray sweats on with no drawers and dinglings flopping all over the place, and your daughter's right there in the line to check out, and she turns around and she's looking at it and she says, "Mom, what's that? Is that body positivity?"
Okay, well, you put it like that. No.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference when you got your whole ass out and my son is right behind you in line and he's looking at your ass and he's looking back at me, or he's looking at you got some pants that are painted on all inside your vagina, or your nipple is about to pop out because you got 99% of y'all's boobs. See, y'all don't look at this shit. Whenever I reverse it and I put it on a man, it's easy. It clicks just like that for y'all. Oh yeah, that's terrible. But it's okay for you to be naked, damn near naked, at a kid's birthday party. Got a whole bunch of little boys running around looking at your snatch. Why is it body positivity for you in front of little boys, but it's not body positivity for a grown man to do the same thing in front of a little girl? It's the same shit. It gets the same negative effect. Little boys, some of y'all are walking around butt naked in front of your sons at home.
So who's more shamed for their bodies, women or men?
Whoever's showing it the most. I ain't seen a lot of dicks walking around. I'm pretty sure, because they'll go to jail.
Okay, so women?
Man, dude, I don't know of a famous woman vagina I ain't seen.
You done seen them all.
They're all on the internet. Beyonce just showed her pussy a couple of months ago. What? I don't know what's going on. Like, it's like a badge of honor. Ooh, I showed my pussy too.
God damn it!
If a man would have did what Beyonce did on stage in front of all those people and those little girls, he would have went to prison. He would have went.
They say, "Come on, sir. Come on stage. Come on, put your head behind your back. Put your head behind your back."
And let your whole dick and balls pop out. Let's come with us.
Right. No, they're not. They're gonna let the show go on. The show gonna finish because they want all the fans to be mad and then be a riot and stuff. After the show, they're gonna say, "Come on stage. Well, put your hands on your back."
Yeah, Mr. Lover, dick out, jail. But it's
okay.
Shaniqua, all you got to do is hold on, ladies. I'm sorry. Shaniqua in the comment section says she's trying to get on without the camera. Trying to see how. Just click off the camera and just come in with your audio. That's what you do, Shaniqua. Just once you click the link, it'll ask you, do you want the camera on? Do you want your audio on? Just put audio on and put the camera in red off and come through.
Kevin Jones said, "Where can I see B puss puss?"
He said he trying to see it.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
kind of crazy.
So hello Denise. Hello.
He said he
Salute. How you doing? Good evening.
Beyonce joke.
What is your thought process on the question? First, the question is, and when women when women dress provocative, extremely provocative, they're insecure. True or false? What do you believe?
That's gonna be true. And I know that you said earlier you didn't want us coming up unless we had a different opinion.
No, it's okay. No, I just wanted to hear women's perspective because I didn't want it to just be men because that can sound misogynistic.
Sometimes the sugar is in the medicine when they hear it from other women. I think that there's a time and a place. There will never be a time or a place where it's going to be acceptable for women to be dressed overly, extremely provocative. And like, there's a time and a place. What I mean by that is if I'm with my significant other, I'm still going to practice respect, decorum in what I wear. And that's being lost in translation. Everybody is using like how they dress as like some kind of walking advertisement, like you're a walking billboard. And that's not there's a difference between femininity and being provocative. And it's gotten lost along the generations. I'm saying like between Little Kim and her pasties, like you were talking about, eventually that's going to be like the everyday attire. So I'm not saying that this new generation started something new, but it's got like going to the umpteenth power, and we got to reel it in.
Facts.
Because if we don't, we're setting our future generations up. Our lineage is gonna, like, think about it. Do you want to be represented by sexy reds of the world? Because I don't. And I have a son. I have a son who is about to turn 16. These conversations are happening in high school.
Yep.
These are happening in high school. I don't want my son to be associated with a woman that he would have to protect out in public that don't even respect him enough to dress appropriately so that he wouldn't have to go through extremes to protect her. Because my son has to come home to 3 females, me and his 2 sisters. You feel me? So I'm not going to set my son up like that to say that this is what you should desire.
Yeah, I think a lady like Sexy Red could get your son unlocked pretty quickly.
Right.
All right, what's going on, Piranha?
Hey, hold up before she comes in. Hey, yo, operator, Justice Rose, just put up a comment 943. Put that up on the screen. He said, "What do you think Beyonce is insecure about?" Nobody answer it. Hold on. Now put my response up. Jay-Z.
Drop your lemons in the comments. Drop your lemons.
Mr. Anders.
I want the bumblebees and the lemons in the comments.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Justice Ross is a woman.
Yeah, I think she's a woman. Yeah, I thought she was a woman.
Yeah, well, I would say this.
That was the perfect answer, though. Peter, that was the perfect answer.
Relax. I was going to say Beyonce is insecure about being left behind by the younger women that are coming into the game. So she's
like
going
Chloe
to
and Halle, like her proteges.
She's going to do whatever is necessary to keep the blogs and keep the beehive talking about her.
You see my shirt, right? It says, "Let that shit go."
Yeah, she's not.
Let that shit go.
She's insecure about Becky with the long hair.
Could be. So, Piranha, what do you think about the question?
Stop calling me Piranha. Okay. I feel like I heard what you said before too. I just couldn't get in here yet. You said you knew what I was gonna say. I just think you have to gauge it woman to woman. If we're talking about majority, I can't speak to those numbers because we'd have to poll every woman, right? Um, for some women, being secure means that you can dress a certain way. And you can show a little bit more of your body off. For some women. For others, that's not even an option, right? So I feel like insecurity, I think, should be measured. I think it can be measured by how they dress, but I think it's a much deeper thing that you have to gauge. If we're talking about men looking at women as a potential mate, I think you have to gauge their insecurities based on other criteria besides how they're dressing.
Can you give me an example where a woman that is successful would show, the majority of her body and why?
You have to define. No, because you have to define. Okay, I don't want to get cut. Because here's the thing. I agree with you. I don't think that if you're trying to find a husband, if you're trying to catch a good man, I don't think the way to go about it is showing your body, to basically be walking around naked. That's not what those kinds of men are looking for. If you're trying to attract another type of man, by all means, you know what I mean? But I don't think that women who dress that way are necessarily insecure.
Okay. So, okay. She's, I don't know.
She said,
You know, I live in the gray area. That's where I live.
Albertina said, "Are you speaking on plus size women?"
Cut it out! I'm just trying to live my life. No one taught me.
Are you talking about plus size
Sound
women?
effects are wild.
I'm talking about any women. There are plus size women who feel liberated to show off their bodies, right? You have Lizzo leading that campaign for the big girls. I'm not one to really do it. I mean, if I go to the beach, I'm not really covering up. It's hot.
Yo, put on Pool Queen's comment up there, operator.
Listen,
what about Coco and Ice-T? He wants to flaw his wife.
Okay, Ice-T was a pimp and,
Right.
and was his prostitute. They married his prostitute.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
So,
not a good example.
Right. That's not good. That's like Hustle and Flow,
Theo, what you got to add to the conversation, brother?
So where's the gray area at?
I think the gray
let me add this. First of all, appreciate y'all for
go ahead, you got it.
Okay, I'm on a 3-second delay, so I'm going to speak and then I'll let y'all say it. But I want to say I seen you on TikTok, so I want to come over, and I hear people talk about a gray area. I hear people talk about body positivity, right? And the reality is this, right? It's a mindset. When you walk out the house, you want to be seen and presented a certain way. And if you chose to walk out the house with everything showing, that's your mindset. That's the attention that you're seeking, is to be that way, right? So men, when we walk out, we want to be more casual, right? Women understand that the more provocative there are, the more men you're going to look for. But it becomes a mindset. It's an age thing, right? When I was 25, I wanted to see women with nothing on, right? But once you start getting 30 and up, you want a good quality woman, then you say, I want to see less. That's just the way life works. And there's no such thing as body positive. Either you feel good about yourself or you don't. That's just the way life works. And this new era where we're at of women walking around half naked, but they want to be respected as a woman who's saying, I'm going to be conservative and sexy. I don't have to show everything. I can be natural and still be beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So when women have to go through all these extremes, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it to catch a man? Let's be honest. As a man, we get a haircut. We get jazzed up because we wanted a woman to see us in a certain light, right? That's a fact. Well, the same thing, a woman does the same thing. But when you go too provocative, what are you trying to attract? You cannot walk out the house going to Club 559. I used to live in Atlanta. I'm 50, so I'm saying old clubs. You're going to 559. That's right. At that point, you attract guys who go to 559. So you can't go to 559 saying, I want a guy who live in Upper Fourth and Industrial in St. Ives that owns $1.5 million house. So this is all about personal responsibility, and we have to stop with the body positivity. You should be happy in your skin. You do not have to go overboard. Be just about butt naked. You shouldn't even be portraying yourself and outside of the house. Because let's be honest, we all had a grandmother that seen our younger cousin and say, I know you're not going out like that.
Yes.
When we were kids. And if they walk, if the same outfit right now, you would look like a nun. And I would gratefully listen to y'all.
He's beginning to believe.
Thanks for thanks for your input, bro, Theo. Let's hear from Denise. Go ahead, sis.
Go ahead, Denise. Go ahead, Denise.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. So, Theo, thank you for bringing that up. The part that you brought up about people's back in the day, how we had our aunties and our moms and our grandmothers correcting us. You know, back when I was coming up, I had my dad. I even had my older brother. He wasn't playing either. Like, and my dad gave my brother that sanction and said, hey. And the thing is that I respected my dad and my brother to not put them in that position. And I think that that's what we're missing. Like, I love my dad. I love my brother. If they're telling me not to go out in the street dressed a certain way, I'm not going to go out in the streets dressed a certain way just for the fact that I respect my father. I respect what he is telling me because I know that what he's telling me is for my own good. So with that being said, that would be the same kind of sentiment that my partner, my significant other, if I've chosen them to be my partner and significant other, then I would have to trust that what they're saying is just as important, just as if it came from my father or my brother.
Miss, hold on 1 second, Alicia. Let me read this comment real quick. Justice Ross said, I really don't think it is about that. I really think we have both modern women and men, but most men are looking for traditional women. Like, there is not a reason for the word is tradition. What? Traditional women, like, there is not a reason the word is traditional. Okay, traditional, I don't think that traditional and decency, you know, you don't have to be traditional to be decent. You know, being modern doesn't mean being naked. And the word that everybody is using is liberated, sexually liberated, sexually liberated. Let's read the definition of the word liberated. All right. Showing freedom from social traditions and ideas, especially regards to sexual roles. What does being naked got to do with being sexually liberated? What does walking around with my penis out got to do with being sexually liberated? Somebody please help me understand it. But first, before we do that, Miss Shanika, can you unmute?
Hey guys.
I'm glad you finally made it.
What's going on, Shanika?
Yeah, we've been waiting on you to come up here. Okay, so we can all see from your profile picture, you're extremely busty woman.
I'm busty. I got booty, everything.
Okay. Now, my first question is this. Nobody knows you up here, so it's no shame. All right.
I got a question.
Is everything that we're seeing natural? Number one.
Everything that you're seeing is all natural. La 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 la.
Yeah, can I ask a question though?
Uh-huh.
This is not no shade. Sis. We all up here. We ain't enemies. But why
We
you
not.
got a but why you got a blue Johnny Quest outfit on?
And I look good in my blue
Silly
Johnny Quest
rabbit.
outfit on. Thank you very much.
I'm just asking. I don't know if you just came off a mission with
No,
Haji.
that's just a picture.
Haji. I don't know. Listen.
Would
I
you wear
just
that? Would you wear that to a church event?
No, I think you're gonna dress for the occasion. That's
Hold
what
on.
I think.
what occasion is that? Would you
Baby, I was finna go out
fight
and
some
and
Russian
and
spies or
thugging with
something?
my rounds in the town. Do you hear me? I was on my way out.
You made a statement in your comments. You said, no matter what I wear, it doesn't matter what you wear. If you got it, you got it. So if you got sense enough not to wear something like that to church, because you know it'll draw what?
It's gonna draw attention, but what with me, like some women, they petite and they don't have a lot of everything, so they can put on whatever and it don't look like nothing.
Okay, but what we're doing is we're talking about when you choose to wear what you know will draw attention.
That's what I'm saying. Anything I put on gonna draw attention because I have large boobs. I got
Well,
a
then
big
you might
old
as well
booty.
put that on in church.
Well, no, I wouldn't wear that to church. I would
Why?
try my best to dress for the occasion,
That's
but
what
that
I'm
isn't gonna
talking about. Try your best.
stop my shape from showing through.
Well, we didn't say we're gonna stop your shape. Listen. Saul is a huge, tall man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got muscles. He don't have to wear a muscle shirt. He can wear loose fitted clothing.
Like
and,
I'm right now.
and you will see less of his shape.
That's not true. I see his shape right now. I see his muscles in his arms. I see, yeah, that is different, but without taking off anything,
He
I can
don't
see he
see
has
nothing
definition. He has
wrong.
muscle in
Hold on.
his shoulders.
With a little piece of mind, he don't see nothing wrong.
I think it's funny that tonight Saul's not wearing. Oh, there go the spaghetti straps. There they go.
But look, I know you know that a man's chest is not like titties.
Right.
Okay. I can walk out in public and cut my grass with my shirt off. And
you don't think the neighbors aren't looking at you through the window, Saul, if you got your shirt off?
The neighbors know his name, of course. The neighbors know his name, of course. But what I'm saying,
look, I can have a fully buttoned up plaid shirt with a tool belt on. If a woman is attracted to me, a woman is attracted to me. There's two different things from being a woman who's attracted to a man than me trying to be provocative with my dressing. So if I came in her house with some biker shorts on and I'm chubby already down there, and I know that I got a huge print going on, that's me being extremely provocative. Just like if a woman wore a shirt. See, the reason why Mrs. Shanika has on something that's tight around the mid area is because it shows the shape of her body, shows that her breasts are large and her waist is small. But if she was to wear a muumuu, guess what? Her big ass titties, that blanket would be hanging straight to the ground. You wouldn't be able to tell how small her stomach is. Trying her best to show the silhouette, because if she was to wear one big piece of fabric, she'd be walking around looking like she was covering up furniture, because you wouldn't be able to see her waist to breast ratio. You understand? So women know what they're doing. You know how to show off. That's why some women even go as far to wear a corset and make the waist.
And Mark, some women go as far as wearing blue Johnny Quest outfits too. I mean,
I was cute.
Listen, we're gonna keep it relevant to the conversation.
Now here's the question, Shanika. Is it insecurity that you would not be willing to go to the club and wear something that could hide your silhouette, could hide the fact that you got a small waist, because you know that's very easy for a woman with big breasts?
Yeah, I don't see myself doing it. A lot of times is I'm not going out.
The question is why not?
I'm not going out and about with something huge and oversized on to the club, because a lot of times right now I'm wearing trendy things. So whatever is on trend. So I'm gonna get that Fashion Nova buy one get one free, and I'm gonna wear it one time. And most of the time, Fashion Nova is gonna be form fitted. So I mean, I don't know where y'all shopping at.
Sis, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Are you shopping at Forever 21?
Occasionally, I will go to
Ma'am,
Forever
you're not
21.
21. You're a liar.
I am not
Alicia.
21, but occasionally I will.
Miss Ross, we gotta get these two in. Alicia, what did you have to say? And then Miss Ross, you come in after her. Alicia, are you there?
You got Alicia, and then we'll
Yeah,
make our
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
What? Did y'all ask me something?
Yeah, what you got to the conversation? Have you been listening? What, you fell asleep on us?
You over there cleaning your feet.
Oh yeah. I wanted to say something back when, but I think
Go ahead,
Theo,
go
the
back
guy
when.
that
Let's
was
go
on
back.
this
Let's go back then. Let's go
podcast.
back.
So, okay, I'm 23, right? And I live on a college campus. And I notice when I cover up and things of that nature, I don't get as much attention as I do when I wear more of a skin tight dress or skin tight jeans, things of that nature. I feel like sometimes I have to wear certain clothing in order to be noticed because I won't get approached. I really won't. I'll be single for
But
the
do you
next
want?
year.
Let me ask you something, Alicia. Do you want to be approached by any and everybody?
Any and everybody.
It's not a trick question.
I mean, not any and everybody.
Right. So why would you try to attract attention in that way? Don't you want them to understand your mind? Understand your black beauty through your black mind? Queen?
All right.
Goddess?
Are you not looking at my mind when I'm walking through Kroger? You see me
Of
first.
course, right. But I promise you, if you let a nip slip, they trying to see what them nipples do. They ain't trying to see your mind. They target in on the nip slip.
Alicia, do you have a picture you can post?
A what? A picture?
Yeah, for your profile.
Y'all don't see my profile pic?
Nah, they don't have it up there. They got you blank. They just got you, like it doesn't have one. Yeah, it was up there when you first came on. Then I saw
Go ahead, get that picture. We're gonna get Miss Ross a comment real quick while you get that together.
Yeah, get that picture up there, and then we'll get Ross. Miss Ross, what you got for us? I saw it blink a little bit. Okay, it's back.
Oh, there you go.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome. So the question is, do I think women that dress provocatively are insecure? Not necessarily. And my reasoning is because if we kind of think back to like, what's the oldest profession? It's like everybody knows that answer. And so when you, I'm just kind of trying to break it down in my way. Okay. So I think that a lot of women, it's getting harder and harder for like people to get a job, keep money, keep their life going and stuff like that. And I feel like it's gotten to the point where, you know how like peacocks show their bright colors and things like that for the opposite gender to look at them and be like, oh, I'm attracted to you. Well, women are becoming the peacocks to try and, have an easier life for themselves. And I can't hear anything. I hear people talking, but I can't hear anything.
They're muted.
Okay, I'm just realizing that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard me?
Yeah,
we heard you. They
Go ahead.
talking on that other platform also while on
here.
So.
Yeah,
okay.
so if you looking at our mouse going, yeah, we're talking on other
okay.
platform. Yeah, go ahead.
Silly rabbit.
Wait, that ain't my fault. I don't know why you throwing a silly rabbit on me.
That's my catchphrase.
No, I know it is. I know it is. I follow you on TikTok.
Okay.
But
Go ahead.
anyway, I feel like it's human nature for everyone to try and get on top the easiest way possible without putting in the, you know, putting in whatever effort they can to get to the highest ladder or whatever. But for women, it's you're gonna obviously get more attention, whether it's for the long run, whether it's a good thing or not. You're gonna get more attention the more flashy you are and the more attention you bring. And men pay attention more to, oh, look at your curves and stuff like that. I'm like, I saw when Shaniqua Oliver.
Yes.
When when you got up here, automatically they were like, "Whoa, look at what you're wearing." Okay, I see you got big boobs. It's because that's what men care about. Y'all act like y'all want to
No,
get mad
she's
and be like,
no.
"Women shouldn't dress this way,"
Let's
but
be
y'all
real. She's
immediately went to
listen,
that.
listen, sis. Let's be
Uh-huh.
real. She wearing she wearing a Johnny Quest outfit. It's skin tight, and she know what she'll do when she wearing
No,
that.
I mean, but that's not. I'm
She got
like,
a
that's
head.
not what I
She got
heard
her
though.
hands on. Listen,
Immediately,
she
I
know
heard.
Hold on, and she know this song too. She got her hands on the hip when she did. We did. She know
No,
that.
I was for sure with it, and ain't no
Right.
ounce of
I know it.
insecurity
I
there.
know what you doing.
Ain't no ounce of insecurity there. Not right
That's
there.
what I'm trying to
Exactly. You
say.
don't have to be
You know.
insecure to draw attention to. That's what peacocks have absolutely no insecurity when they're over there looking for a female. And unfortunately, the gender roles have switched. When it comes to like with animals, back in the day, women you could
animals.
easily find a husband and be completely covered up. But nowadays, no, yeah, we're more like the reverse of peacocks.
Ma'am.
Women have to put them
Y'all have
complete
to do.
selves out there to get a
So
man's
you have to. So
attention.
you have to look like a streetwalker, a hooker to get a man, to get a good man.
You don't have to
No,
look
no,
like the streetwalker or a
for
hooker.
instant
No, hold on,
gratification,
hold on,
yes,
hold on,
and
hold
that's
on,
where
man.
a lot of
Hold on,
human minds
hold
are.
on. Are you mean to tell me that when you go down, those parts of the city where the people be going like this and going over car windows, talking to the men, trying to politic prices? You don't tell me that some of these women don't be dressing just like that.
But they
I'm
probably
definitely
not
not.
looking for a man. They
I'm
probably just
definitely
out
not
here.
saying that they're not. Exactly, they're
Right.
looking for a
So
come up.
why wouldn't I as a man mistake you for one of those people?
I'm saying
You
if you
just
were
off duty walking down the street.
if
Or
I
you
was that
going
kind
out
of
with your
woman and you
They
mistook
got
me
homegirls.
for, I'm
I'd
okay.
like to see what kind of woman y'all are married to and date. What they
Yeah.
look like.
Well,
And how they dress.
listen, my wife listen, my wife won't go out there like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Theo.
I got a question, and I
No,
appreciate y'all letting me back in.
that's because
And
she's
let her.
married now.
Hold on, Ross.
Well, here's the question, and this is to all the women that are on the fence, depending on which way you roll. Do you feel more attractive when you are more provocative, or do you feel more attractive when you just walk out the house with a pair of jeans, a hoodie, sweatshirt, and maybe a baseball cap, right? Something that's where you say, I'm comfortable in this. Which one do you feel more attractive in? Like the young lady there, she's got a shirt on, right? Because men, we're going to talk to women either way, right? Whether you're skimpy or not, we're going to talk to you either way. I love what she's doing in the background. So I think the question has to be asked is, do you feel more comfortable? Do you feel more beautiful because you're showing your body? And if you say, I feel more comfortable, I feel beautiful, when today's time we're dressed more provocative, then it falls back to there is a mindset. Then you're not secure with yourself. If I'm secure with myself the way I do it, I can go to a mall with a hole in my shirt. You know why? No one knows what's in my bank account. I don't care what they think. When your mindset starts to mature, you're less likely to fall into the trap of my pee is red, it's pink, and my booty hole's brown, right? You're less likely to want to show everything, because to all the women, understand this. If you're over 30, most men are more attracted by what they don't see versus what they do see. And I have a simple saying, and I actually printed this on a t-shirt. You won't change, but you won't change. It's a mindset. So you cannot expect to be treated a certain way when you're walking out the house looking a certain way. We all heard the old term, hey, you're hot pants. We heard the terminology, she's hot in the pants, right? Well, she's dressed too provocatively. And I'm going to play the devil's advocate. For men, we have to ask ourselves, we keep saying a traditional woman. What is a traditional woman? Right? I could say my mom was a traditional woman. She didn't work. My old man did. I'm the youngest of 9. He took care of everything. You cannot do that in today's society. Now, you want a respectful woman, a loyal woman, a woman who's communicative, and a man should be the same way. I think we're falling into the trap of who's bad and who's good, and we have to understand it's like politics. Don't debate people. Start out with what you have in common first and work on that. But I still ask, do you feel more attracted to the women if you are semi-barren at all, or you're just walking out in something that's comfortable? Because when you're semi-barren at all, you're not comfortable. We can tell by
That
the
was
women when
super
they walk.
contradictory, though. I will say that.
I said I'm gonna play
He
the devil's
said he
advocate.
was saying in so many words to just get somebody and if y'all mesh well or whatever, then go with that. But then you said that how they dress, and then you also said I can go to the mall. I can go to the mall with a hole in my shirt. So does that mean treat somebody that got a hole in their shirt bad, or
No,
treat a
no,
bum bad, or
that means is I'm confident in myself. My mindset is I'm confident. I'm secure in myself, right? If you see me in the mall and I had a hole in my shirt, you're gonna think that's a bummy guy, right? Let's be honest. You're gonna think that
not
what I'm comfortable.
necessarily. I might just think
Not
he at the mall getting
necessarily.
something to wear.
So let me ask you something. Who talking right there? Is that Shaniqua?
Yes, that is.
Yes, that is the young lady.
Hey
Are
guys,
you
if y'all can I tell them who I am? Cause they said my whole name. I didn't even know it was on her. I'm it's all about Niqua from the $2 live on TikTok. So if you this is me.
Oh, okay, for $2 live. What's up?
So it's Niqua.
Yeah, what's up, Niqua?
Hey guys.
What's good? What's good? So let me ask you. Let me ask you something, sis.
Uh-huh.
So are you saying that you give every person a chance that approaches you?
I'm not see. I'm different, and y'all will probably hear about me in just.
So different means you give everybody a chance that approaches you.
Oh no, I have a different.
Well, that's not
style
different. Everybody don't give everybody
I got a
a chance
different
to approach
dating
you.
style than most women. So
well, okay, but you don't give everybody a chance.
Hell no.
Right? Why?
It's just they gotta have a
Because you
certain type of
prejudge, right? Because you prejudge what they got on, how they
not
look,
really
how
what
they
he got on.
smell, all that. You ain't gonna take no bum off the street and he's smelling like straight garbage.
No,
Not
I'm
garbage.
definitely not
I'm
gonna
talking
take
about garbage. That's worse than garbage.
No, I'm definitely not gonna take that.
Right. Thank you. So
Well,
therefore,
what would her style be? I would like to know what would her style be. What kind of
It's
man that
different.
she
I
goes
don't
with?
want to give too much on her because I'm gonna talk about it on my platform, my own platform here coming up shortly. But it's a different type of style. It's really what y'all saying, but in women to tell a woman how to do it. Cause y'all real harsh when y'all tell women how to do this shit.
No, we're not
That's why
doing
they
that.
don't listen.
Let me say
how
something.
to do what?
And then I'm gonna let Denise go. Y'all gotta understand that when a man sees you walking around dressing provocative, you are kind of like gas station food. It's open and it's available to everybody. I'm not eating that because I have a different taste. I have a more expensive taste. Now, a hungry person will come in and eat that bullshit. A broke motherfucker come in and eat that bullshit. And that's the out of the two groups of men that we have in the black community, group A, white and blue collar men who make a significant amount of money, who own homes, who got retirement and have a focus and have a plan, and who are doing and accomplishing everything necessary to be a husband and a father. And group B, scammers, rappers, drug dealers, et cetera, felons. Group B has the majority of the babies because you're walking around promoting gas station food and they're willing to eat that shit. Us over here who got purpose, we're not eating gas station food. It's sitting out rotating and everybody's breathing and coughing on this shit. and a motherfucker come in with some dirty hands, just start eating that shit. I'm like, that's a nasty COVID mouth motherfucker.
Well, have y'all talked to those y'all brothers that's them ones that got all the kids and is eating the gas station?
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
You gotta understand that a man of purpose is not even paying attention to what's going on over there in the gas station.
Yeah.
Outside pumping his truck because he's got somewhere to go. He's got somewhere to be. Y'all want men of purpose to focus on men that have no purpose, which men of purpose ain't got time to focus on men with no purpose. See, what the problem is this, and I'm gonna land on this last statement.
Mm-hmm.
A woman today knows exactly what a good man is and where he is and how he looks. You avoid the good man because you know a good man gonna ask good questions. A good man gonna ask you about that credit to debt ratio, that credit to income, that credit to debt ratio, that income to debt ratio. That good man's gonna ask you what your credit score is. That good man ask you how much debt you still got left over from all of the degrees. Good man's gonna ask you why is your house dirty. A good man's gonna ask you why is all this shit expired on your car. A good man's gonna ask you why you still wearing that shit like you're 21. But y'all don't want to deal with that. Y'all want to deal with somebody who's in a position where they can't ask you those questions. And that's the reason why Group B has the majority of the babies. Go ahead, Denise.
I know you served, Saul, right? Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you.
When you said gas station food, I also served. I know you're a Marine. I was in the Army. It made me think of those gut trucks. Remember those gut trucks at the range?
Oh, the gut truck.
The gut truck at the range, bro.
The range. Come on up with the gut truck.
Because, remember when you at the range and all you could eat was that gut truck food?
That's all they
you
had
didn't think about, like, what was going to happen 6 hours
because
later.
you didn't have any options.
Right. You're thinking about that instant gratification because we probably didn't bring no food out. So you're going to get on that gut truck and get the whatever's on. You know what I'm saying? Theo, you asked a question that I don't even think that we got to answer yet.
You can give it a try. Go ahead, young lady.
I believe, and because I don't want to like misquote your question, but you said to the women of the panel, do you feel more comfortable dressing one way or the other? Which way do you prefer and why? That was the question, right?
Correct.
So I'll be as quick as possible. I joined the military at 17. I literally turned 18 in basic training. And for a lot of women, when they're in high school and they're at a young age, they go through this like ugly, what they call an ugly duckling phase.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's like weird and awkward. And then they kind of like leave high school and then they transform into whatever they're going to transform into. Being in the military is like, you're going to be covered, period. The most revealing outfit is going to be your physical fitness shorts. And you better have some biker shorts on underneath that. That's just code. Because you get looked at badly if you didn't have your uniform on right. You know what I'm saying? So to answer Theo's question, sir, I've always just been comfortable being covered. But I remember during one of my deployments, like, take it a step further. Not just the attire that I'm wearing. Because right now, like what I wore today was just like a big oversized. I wear big oversized t-shirts. I'm wearing like joggers.
Hey, let me tell you something.
So
see, let me tell you something, Denise. See, what y'all don't understand. See, some women listen and some women don't. Let's go. Listen. In the words of Drake when he first came out, when he was great. Now I don't know what he's doing now. Putting on, fingernail paintings.
He Degrassi right now.
He back to grassy right now. Yeah, I guess he's something right now. I don't know. He in between cast. Listen, he said sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest.
Facts.
I hope you don't take this wrong.
Can I say something about that?
Somebody who got a baby by a stripper that he don't even claim. Oh, we quoting him.
And sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on,
guys.
That's when you're the prettiest. The prettiest. He didn't say you ain't pretty.
That's
nowhere
ready
else.
to marry any and everybody. He's ready to marry the gas
I hope you don't take this wrong.
Even the devil
And
is
you
wrong,
give
is right at
and you give
times.
and you give me listen, and you give me pushback before I even finish.
Mm-hmm.
That's and I
Because you
started out with
started out
saying
wrong.
women don't listen.
Well,
We
I'm a
just
hush
saw it
puppy.
in real time.
Wow. Wow. And you know,
Can I
I
say
think,
something?
go ahead, young lady.
Thank you
I
so
wasn't
much.
finished. I wasn't finished
Oh,
with
my
my
bad.
story. I wasn't finished
Okay.
with my
Yeah, because I
story.
cut her
I didn't
off.
mean it.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
like
No
you were
problem.
saying something.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, you good, Justice. I'm, I'm not. But I was deployed to Afghanistan in 2010, right? And so there was another female soldier. We kind of favored each other, some like height and all that, right? I'm not comfortable wearing makeup, especially if you're in a country like Afghanistan in the Middle East. It's hot. It's so hot, right? This woman would not leave her room without a face full of makeup. We're sitting in extreme heat, wearing Kevlar, wearing gear, and she wearing makeup. And I was like, sis, I know you hot in all that stuff. And then, like, we have to wear hats, right? I accidentally picked her hat up, and on the inside of it had all this caked up makeup on it. I'm like, man, it's just, I guess for the environment, do that for 20 years. I'll tell you this. I have a 23-year-old daughter. I have an 18-year-old daughter. I'm 43 years old. Matter of fact. I'll
You
say it
definitely
like this.
don't look it. Congratulations. You're beautiful.
And I'm 43 too.
This is water in
So,
here.
What?
What I'm gonna
Beautiful
say is,
ladies.
when I
thank you.
talk to my two daughters about it, when it comes to stuff like makeup and all that, my guidance to them is, when y'all can tell me why you don't need to wear it, and you're just telling me that it's fun for you and you just like to experiment with the different eyeshadows, tell me why you don't need it. And if you could tell me why you don't need it, we'll play together and I'll help you wash it off when you're done. I mean, not my 23-year-old, obviously. Obviously, I'm saying this to these kids when they're minors. She's 23. She's 23 now. She's making her own choices in life. But at the time when they're like, the thing is that my legacy is what I did with my life. My lineage is what my children do. They're only going to do the best things with their life with the proper guidance from me as their mother. I can't let them go out there in this world like that. I'm sorry. Because I care about mine. I want mine to come back unscathed.
Mm-hmm. And nor should you.
That's exactly.
I
And then I
definitely.
also have a son, and I don't want my son to put himself in harm's way because he's going out of his way protecting a woman that won't respect him enough to just say, you know what, let me tone it down a little bit for my man, so he ain't gotta go out here thinking somebody gonna, he gotta fight to protect her. That happens. And it's happening, like I was saying earlier, it's happening in high school, because my son is a 10th grader and they're having these conversations in high school, y'all, because they're dressing provocatively in high school. They're watching the Jada Waitas, the Ari Fletchers. They're watching all these people, the Chloes and all that, and they're wanting to do it in high school.
Correct.
Can I say something? I mean, unless you have something else to say, can I
go
say
ahead.
something?
Go ahead,
Okay.
Justice. Go ahead, Justice.
It's all good. No problem. So, it's like, for me, I think about, back in the days, like when my parents were teenagers, what was on TV for them, and what their parents, what was on TV for them. It's like, it's really hard nowadays to turn on the TV and be like, oh, I'm gonna find a role model, especially for Black women, and not have it be someone that is practically naked on the screen every other freaking day. And I'm like, I'm angry about it too. Like, I understand, but at the same time, there's a lot of women that a lot of women that did not come from good homes, that did not come from giving them an example of how to set themselves up to actually get married. Instead, they have struggle as a child. Then they grow up and they struggle, and they think they find a man that can get them out of the situation that they've been struggling in. And they only found that man because they were peacocking. And I'm just like, the reason I'm using peacock is because men are visual creatures. So when they go out and they're actually looking for a woman, like guys can be like, oh yeah, I really appreciate how my girl is like in a sweater with no makeup on and all that stuff. But when he was going out looking for a woman, was he looking for a woman in a sweater with no makeup on?
No.
Heck no.
No.
Most of the time, no.
He wasn't.
Luckily, I found I'm married and I go around with sweats on and I don't put makeup on, but at the same time, trying to find a man.
Then what the hell are you
like
talking
that?
about?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, not only that,
situation, the fact that I
What are
got
you talking
lucky.
about?
It is
I'm
not
talking
a
about the
woman
fact that I
it's
got
not
lucky.
Denise. It's not
Hold
gonna
on.
be Denise, and I'm just
Hold
gonna
on.
be
What
straight
she
up.
said? What you said? What?
I said I'm talking about the fact that I got lucky because a lot of women, when they go out there and they try to find a man, the men aren't looking for women dressed
First of
down.
all,
They're not looking for women with no makeup on.
First of all, you're not supposed to be trying to find a man. You're supposed to
I'm
be able to
not
put.
trying to find a
Hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
You
on.
be quiet so I can do my work.
Hold on, everybody. Hold
We got
on.
a lot of over talking. My bad. I'm
Hold
gonna be
on.
quiet for a second.
Now, I'm saying women ain't supposed to be out there trying to find no man anyways. They supposed to be putting themselves in positions to attract a man so he can find her. See, you got to put yourself in a position, right? And be intentional about what you're doing. And what we're trying to say, wearing clothes like that is not being intentional about finding a good man. It's about finding if a man want to send you some dick pics tonight. That's what's gonna happen.
wasn't expecting that.
Who is
Can
in
I
charge of
respond?
Let's be real.
Can I respond?
Tag me in when you're ready.
Go ahead, Justice. Respond. Then we're gonna hear from Beta Baka Network, and then we're gonna go to Blasian, check in with Blasian. Then we're gonna go to Clap, and then we can open up the panel back again.
Fantastic. Okay. So, like I said, I obviously got lucky where I didn't have to be going out there like putting on all of the things to make a man actually notice me. But I'm just saying I can't fault women for being like, it's hard out here in this world, especially like men want the respect of, you know, their power and that they're stronger, they're more powerful, they're more influential than women. And I give them that respect, but at the same time, I feel like instead of respecting women's struggle, because by the way, I was in the Air Force, I was in the US military as well. And completely, like, I get the whole covered up thing, but I had a talent for sewing, and I used to sew women's women and men. I used to sew their uniforms to make it fit them better because they wanted to look better. They wanted to look presentable, even at work, to attract the opposite gender. And I'm just saying, like, this is a thing that people do. Men do it, and they show their power. They show how they're healthy, they're fit, they look good. They can. They have enough money to get the kind of shirts and glasses and watches and whatnot, whatever they want. But women, because we're supposed to be provided for, we show that we can bring beauty into a man's life because that's what men look for women for. But at the same time, we're judging women and saying, "Oh, y'all need to stop peacocking. Y'all need to stop being half naked because we're not going to marry you." But at the same time, if a woman came up to you and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you a good time," most of the men would still take that good time and give her what little they have to get that.
Oh, so they want good time attention.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
But they pretend like they'll provide something else.
They get what they gonna get.
Huh?
If you dress for the job you want. You don't go over there in your hooker outfit when you're trying to go to get a job at a corporate office, do you?
No, but how many men have actually married a stripper or a porn star?
Sis,
ma'am, you just
the door.
I'm talking about the exception, not the rule.
They're gonna show you the door. They're gonna be like, right this way, ma'am. I
No,
think
a
you
lot of
belong.
men
I think
treat
you belong.
women like
You look
they
like you belong.
they'll
Hold on.
show them the life they
Hold
want.
on.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You look like you belong to the streets. So there you go. Go back out into the streets. Dress for the job you want. If you dress like a hooker, you're gonna get hooker outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I don't understand. This is just ABC 1, 2, 3, Jackson 5. At this point, simple kid music.
Okay,
Ross, can I address you just for a second?
For sure, yeah.
Okay, let's just use some common sense for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that men go to clubs, bars, or any other place where women dress provocative and music is provocative and there's drinks and all? Do you think that men go there looking for a wife?
No, they probably don't. No.
So no, well, here you have men here, and you've been saying a lot what men think, and I've been asking, are you asking us or are you telling us? Because you sound like you got the mindset of a man, but you got men here. I'm telling you right now, men go to clubs like that. Men go to places like that because it's like shooting fish in a barrel. You go and you get dressed to where you damn near ain't got nothing covering your vagina. That means it's easier to get to, and you're intoxicated. So when a man wants sex with an individual who's willing to dress in a way where it's easier for him to get to it and drink themselves to a point where they won't even say no to anything, including trains and whatever else you could think of, why would you, if you're looking to be a wife, take yourself to a place like that thinking that you're going to find somebody who's not toxic? A toxic environment with toxic drinks and toxic music. Please explain that to me. Because a man of purpose, a man who is looking for a wife, ain't got time to go to places like that. You literally take yourself to places where shitty men go to treat women shitty, and then you ask the question, why do we keep getting treated shitty?
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't say anything about women going out to clubs. I'm talking about women dressing for attention.
Okay,
it doesn't make them insecure. It kind of makes them.
Ma'am, listen.
Yeah, no, I'll listen. Sorry.
Okay, if you have a woman who has degrees, who has a home, who is really secure about herself, right, and what she has to offer a man, do you think she believes in her mind that she needs to show 90% of her breast when she goes out to find a man?
Definitely not.
Okay, so if a man has his shit together, he has his purpose, he's a blue or white collar individual who makes significant amount of money to be able to be a provider, and he has the mental and emotional capability to be a father and a husband, do you think he's going to a place to find drunk women?
Definitely not.
Okay, so these places is where the majority of individuals go because they don't have those things. Women and men. And that's what they dress like when they go there. I have yet to ever see a woman dress provocative at a meeting or even at the golf course, at the golf club when we're having lunch there, or any type of business retreats or any type of executive retreats or anything where sound-minded people go that have purpose in their life. See, it's the individuals who are not on that level, who don't have nothing to offer that type of people, who avoid going to those places and go to what's easy. Go get fucking barely go get barely dressed and go somewhere where a whole bunch of men are going to get drunk and show you some attention. That is called insecurity. You are insecure about going places where you know important people go and talk about important shit because you ain't got nothing important to talk about. Because
I feel like we need to I feel like we need to redefine provocative. Yeah, because I feel like you're talking about taking how people dress and then automatically
Going
like
to
so
a
you're
certain
saying a woman
location?
exactly you're placing them in locations. A woman can dress provocatively at the grocery store.
No, they don't.
Girls,
And then also,
they
y'all
do all
hyped
the
Denise up
time.
just a minute. Can I say this real quick?
Let's ask
Y'all
somebody.
hyped up Denise a while ago.
Let's not guess. Shanika,
yes.
what you got on right now in your picture? You're telling me that you get your hair done like that and you get
well,
dressed.
now I'm a hairstylist, so they come.
That ain't what I asked.
Come and get their hair done like that.
Tell me that you get dressed like that just to go shopping.
No, I was going out particularly.
Exactly. You heard her.
But
She was
also,
going out on a mission. I understand that.
Is my decollage.
She was going out on a mission. We know.
Calm down.
I told you.
But listen, this is what I'm trying to ask y'all right quick.
Hold on.
I told you she was going out on a mission.
No, I was not. I was going out with a man that day.
I understand that.
Well, Haji.
Ma'am, name me the top 4 places that women go when they're trying to go out and they're single and they're trying to get male attention.
They're probably going to a club or a bar or a restaurant somewhere, a day party or something
bar,
like that.
party. What else?
Probably a brunch or cigar bar or something.
None of those places is where men of purpose are. None of them.
They not, but too. Also, this is what I wanted to say too. Y'all set up here and pumped the knees up just a minute ago.
Back it up. Before you go any further, you said they're probably not. Okay, so if that's the case, why the fuck are you there? Why the fuck?
I was on this picture right here. Although you don't see a man, I was going out with a man.
I'm talking in general.
Okay.
Why the fuck are women going to these places and then all of a sudden confused why they wind up with some idiot?
Well, if you let me answer, I can tell you. For one thing, I don't think that when women go out to these places, I don't think it's for men at all. I think if they find a man there,
Stop the cap.
But I think be fair, let me answer. That's what you should do.
Can I?
Most of the time, when women are congregating in a big place like that, of course we're gonna see a bunch of men. But you know what it is? We going out. A lot of us are going to go compete with the next group of women because we want to see who got the best outfit on. So that's what that is. And then I want to keep y'all in touch with reality because y'all just pumped up Denise just a few minutes ago and told her how cute her big old baggy t-shirt is. And I bet you now one of y'all won't fuck with her if y'all see her. Ain't now one of y'all gonna want her if y'all see her out at the
What state she live in? What state she
course.
live in, and I prove you wrong.
And let's
What
keep
state
it
she live in? I can prove you wrong.
See what women fail to realize: what we would sleep with and who we would marry is two totally different things. It does matter.
How many of y'all got a lady like Denise? How many of y'all? I was actually going to ask Denise, did she even date men? Because I was unsure. So,
I got a woman like that. My woman don't dress provocative.
Okay.
That ain't even her kilo. She's a plain Jane.
Right there was not, like she was chilling around the house in lounge clothes, and I hope she's not going outside like that.
Shanika.
Yeah, my girl do. She went to Bentley's and
hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let's Shaniqua. Are you married, sis?
No, I am not married. I am currently dating, and I'm successful at that shit because that's what I want to do.
You're successfully dating.
How old are you?
In a loop. Yes.
Yeah, I'm successful at dating because I don't want to be.
You're successfully dating in a loop.
Relax. So with completely all due respect, Peter, are you married?
Hell yeah.
And I guarantee his wife do not look like Denise. I guarantee.
No, I have bad eyesight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me bring it closer.
Shanika, how old are you?
That's awesome.
How old are you?
43.
Shanika, goddamn, what are you waiting on?
She's dating.
It's clearly hard out here in this world to find a mate.
Come on, ladies. I'm just what I said. Y'all don't listen.
I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm this particular type of woman. For me, I don't care about being in a relationship right now.
It's the host talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you don't care about getting your guts beat out.
Listen.
Did you hear me say I got my guts beat out?
You said you're in a relationship.
You probably around here trying to beat some guts out.
You didn't say that you did it. Let me tell you this. Hold on. You didn't say that you did it, sis. Now let me tell you this. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So why
don't get snappy?
Why are you asking these questions? She said that she's a professional dater. That's why she's not married. She's dating professionally. This is what she do. This is a sport for her.
But that's kind of exactly what I said. Right
But that's
now,
what
we're
I'm saying.
the
Y'all
way
should
the
not
world
mad.
is going.
Don't say
Sorry.
the way the world is going. No, the way you presenting yourself in the
that's
world,
my
you're gonna get those outcomes. Everybody can't put on out certain outfits, go out into the world and think they just gonna manipulate the outcomes. And the majority of people, it don't work out for, and you gonna be that one or two or three that it might work out for on some wish upon a star moment of Disney, because you messed around and watched Rapunzel, Cinderella, and doggone my show come out, the Black Princess, all in one go. And all in one night, and then now you got this wish upon a star mentality, and now you going out to the world saying, I could just want. I'm gonna get the outcomes I say I want. If I say it, I'm gonna attract it, even though I'm not attracting it. I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna come to pass. No,
that's right. You got to manifest it.
you manifested a
It
bunch.
sound like wishful thinking.
You
That's
manifest.
just that's just wishful thinking.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. She manifested Arby's. She got the meats. That's what she manifested.
Okay.
I'm sick of y'all.
So what I'm confused about is you have these professional daters who professionally date, who say they're not concerned about a relationship because they can't get a relationship, but they can get their guts dug out.
Is that what you thought?
And as
Is
they
that
getting
what
their
you thought?
guts
If I
dug out,
want a relationship, I would get one.
As they're getting
don't
their
want
guts,
a
as they
relationship.
getting their, after they doing the Dougie and getting it all dug out, they want to say that they're single
Oh
by
my
choice
God.
because they choose to, but they don't understand it's the man that controls the access to the relationship. And it's obviously after all those professional dates that you've gone on, they don't think you're too professional. So then they decide not to
But
hire
you don't
you.
know my situation. You
You just
me
told us
and
your
you talking.
situation.
I said,
Hold on. Can I say something?
hey,
You told us your situation.
I don't want a relationship.
Bring me back,
If I want a
Bring me back,
relationship,
operator.
I
Hey,
can get
Hold
my
on,
phone right
sis.
now and be in a relationship.
Hold on, sis. You said he don't know your situation.
He don't know my situation.
All right, so let me ask you. You said you ain't married.
Uh-huh.
You said you go on the dates and you doing
Whenever
it
I get ready.
Yeah, you doing it successfully.
Successfully, because
Is
I
that-
do it the way I want to do it.
Sis, is that not your situation?
Hell no, because you talking about you getting your guts
I'm just trying to
dug out
figure
and
out,
all that.
ma'am. Listen, ma'am.
No, because he tried to make it a sexual thing.
Okay, so no.
You
So
probably
she
want
going
to
out.
dig somebody guts out, but he won't. No, that ain't how it's working over here, partner.
I got you, partner.
Stop the cap.
Hold on, Nico. Let me ask you
We
something. Hold on,
understood,
fellas.
then.
Hold on, everybody. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you ain't you're not being sexually active?
Not at all.
Oh, so she going out with simps.
Stop the
She going
cat.
out with
Stop
simps.
the cap.
I got it now. So
She's
here it
fucking
is.
lying.
She's one of those women who go out on dates and make men pay for it with not giving the man anything in
So
return.
is
So
that
she's
what
going
he
out
said?
with a
Now
simp.
see, y'all finna let him slide with that. You gotta go out on a
she's
date.
a serial simp dater.
She's trying to
She's
get
a
free
serial simp
meals.
dater.
That's
Is
what
that
it
what he's
is.
saying? Oh, he's saying you gotta go on a date and you gotta give up something. Is that what y'all promoting around here?
He's giving up
That's what
something.
y'all promoting around
Everybody
here.
mute up. Everybody mute up. So sis, put me and Shaniqua on here, operator.
I came for the beef.
Listen. So are you saying that you a serial dater because you want lunch dates?
No, I don't have to go nowhere. I go somewhere because somebody invites me to go somewhere.
No, you
If I
said you
don't want to
invited
go
me.
nowhere, I'm gonna get right in my bed at night and lay
So you
down
don't say
with
no
no
to
problem.
invitations.
I will accept an invitation if
Right. So
I want to go.
So
If
all right.
I
So
want to go.
are you saying you don't say no to invitations?
I say no to invitations. If I
No,
want to
what
go,
she
I will
said,
go.
Peter.
If I don't want to go, I won't go.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
So are you saying that you don't say no to invitations?
No, I did not say that. I said sometimes I say no, sometimes I say yes. It depends on if I feel like it or not.
Oh, so how long you been celibate, sis?
I ain't say I was celibate, but I ain't getting my guts beat out.
you nasty.
Wait a minute, though.
So you saying, hold on, Clap. So are you saying to me
Mm-hmm.
that you are sexually active, which you just lied?
And I'm not celibate anyway. Celibate is a religious type thing. I'm not.
So
I'm abstinent right now.
Oh, how long you been abstinent?
For probably at least 7 months, 8 months.
When the last date you been on?
I just went on a date last weekend.
So notice what she told us earlier.
But he said
wait a
that
minute,
we
wait a
should.
minute, wait a minute. I hear very well. I hear very well. I hear very well. So notice what she said earlier before you started questioning her. When you questioned her, she said that men ask her on dates, but when she got into tizzy and started first talking, she said she goes on dates when she picks up the phone and decides when she wants to go out.
I said. You're a liar.
Yes, you did.
You're a liar. I did
my
not say that.
56-year-old ears hear
said
very well.
I can call if I
know
want to
your
be in a
dusty
relationship.
coochie.
I can get
know
on the
your
phone
dusty
and get on the
coochie
phone and
self
call right now. So you
is
got the right
calling
one.
simps
You got the right
because
one.
you afraid
I did not say
that
that.
it's so
I said,
damn
if
dry
I
that don't
wanna be in a
nobody really want
relationship,
that
I can
shit.
pick up my phone right now and be in a
Do
relationship.
it right now.
That's
Do it
what
right
I
now.
said.
Everybody
I
mute
don't
up.
want it.
Everybody mute up.
I don't want
Get
a
your phone out.
relationship.
Get your other phone out. Do it right now.
You pick up one and get you a relationship.
Do it right now.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
May I have a chance to say something?
We'll get to this later. Hold on. Then we're gonna, because we it's gonna be Blazion, and then it's gonna be beta blocker
Can I say something? Hey ho, say panel.
Hey, well,
hello.
Hold on.
I'm sorry for yelling. I just be talking about y'all.
Kelly ain't got to say nothing.
Hold on, Niqua. So you saying that you can pick up the phone right now, call a dude, and say we in a relationship, and he ain't gonna say no?
Hell no.
All right, okay, cool.
Oh,
so go ahead. Call that man. You don't gotta be in it.
I don't want.
Hold on.
For me,
just listen to my proposition.
I don't want to be in a
Listen
relationship.
to my proposition.
You got super chat, Peter.
All right, we got a super chat. She said, "I just came to see the outfits." Put that super chat up there real quick. King Ashley Ann in the building. What's up, King Ashley Ann? What's up, sis? How you feeling, sis? It's been a while. I know you took a hiatus because you're handling your business, girl. Handling your business, girl. And she said, "I just came to see the outfits." Listen, sis, we done already went through the outfit thing, and said that she had on a blue Johnny Quest outfit.
Oh, hush.
Anyway, so listen, let me tell you this. Let me say, so call the person. Listen, I'm not saying
I'm
being
not
in it.
calling the person.
Just wait to the proposition and then say no. If you're gonna say no, I know that you don't want to be. Hold on, sis. Sis, hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish my proposition. Then you say no. I ain't done with the proposition.
Okay.
Call the person. You don't have to be in no relationship with them, just to see what they're gonna say. Or I'm just seeing how me and you stand. That's it. Bam, and that's it.
I'll cash up you $100 if you do it.
He said he'll cash up you $100 if you do it.
We got $100.
They put $100 up on it.
I got 25 on it. That's 100.
He said he got 25. That's 125 on it.
I told her I was coming for the smoke when she called me out earlier.
What y'all thought this was?
I told you I was coming for the smoke when you called me out earlier. Get him on the phone.
My YouTube.
Get him on the phone.
Comments. My name is in YouTube. That means
Get him on the phone.
I get paid from AdSense every month on the 21st. So I don't need y'all money.
Oh, right.
So, ma'am, just tell the truth. You don't have nobody you can get in a relationship with.
Yeah, I got a couple people who I see.
Texting right now.
Yeah, but is it a friend with benefits?
She's single right now for a reason. All right.
Are you? So then you have a friend with benefits.
I want to be single. That's why.
You don't want
have
to be
a friend
single
with
at your
benefits.
old age, ma'am. Stop lying.
Well, whatever. It's
You're
your
liar.
old age.
Listen,
You
hold
stop
on.
lying.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We gotta get back control of this panel. Come on now. Operator would drop people.
Please don't drop them.
Shanika.
I had to bring the smoke to her because she called me out early today. So
that was not me. That was
yes, it was.
that was not me though. That was T from the $2 live. It wasn't me.
Yes,
and she's married.
I'll make change with y'all ass.
Y'all better be glad I didn't get the link so I can send it to their ass because they'll be on their way over and dead on y'all ass in them comments.
All you gotta do is text them.
Text them. Let them know. Clap back here.
All you gotta do is say Atlanta Cast Network on YouTube.
Atlanta Cast Network. Hold on, right quick. I'm finna tell them right quick.
There you go. Hey, let's bring the other ladies back up. They didn't get a chance to speak.
We gonna get them up in a second. Hold on, we'll get them up in a second because I gotta ask this. So So Niqua, now if you saying that you got it like that, where you got 3 in the chamber, ready, just ready, I could pull the trigger on all 3, and they'll say, yes, I want you, baby. Let's be together. And we said that we'll cash out you $125. And you saying, I don't need your $25.
I don't need
ain't that like taking candy from a baby though?
Very well.
No, ain't that like taking candy from a baby though?
No.
It ain't easy money. That ain't
And
easy.
my son
You
right
can go
here,
get.
he'll tell you.
Listen,
My
you
son
go.
right
Listen,
here,
you can
he'll
go
tell
get one
you.
of
I
the.
don't gotta call
Hey,
nobody
you
on
can
the
get you
phone.
2 Johnny Quest outfits for that
I
price.
can have as many outfits, Johnny Quest, whoever's outfits
Sis,
I
and it's
want
on
to.
somebody else's dime. This is easy money, sis.
But I don't want
Let's
it.
be for real. So it
I'm
sounds
running
like
this
that.
shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Right. So do you understand why we saying it sounds like you capping?
It can sound like a cap 24/7.
You wouldn't think if somebody came to you like that, you wouldn't think they were capping?
Reality?
Sis, if somebody came to you like that, would you think they're capping?
I don't know. It just depends on the
honest,
person.
sis.
But
If you was
I'm
on
telling
TikTok
you,
right
if
now,
I
if we was on
want to be in
TikTok
a
right now, and
relationship,
somebody
I
came in
could
that,
right now.
sis, if we was on TikTok right now, somebody came in the box and they said that, a dude said that, you wouldn't think he was capping?
No. I mean,
Can you
if
show me on
he
screen,
got
Peter?
somebody he can be in a relationship.
All right, join everybody back in.
Can you show me on
Stay
screen?
being honest, man. Bring everybody back in. Cash at me the
Show me on
$125.
screen.
I call whoever you want me to call, and I'll
Oh,
prank
Peter,
call
let
them.
me tell. Can I tell you this real
Cash
quick?
at me the $125.
Hey, Peter, tell me, show me on screen real quick.
Peter,
Yeah,
can
come
I
on,
tell
show
you this
everybody
real
back on
quick
screen.
before they come back? 'Cause
Operator, bring everybody back in.
Oh Lord, get them hats out of here.
Put them on the bench grade. Put them on the bench grade. You said you
Super
capped
cap
it.
right there.
I'm sick and tired, y'all.
No bullshit, bro.
Oh, Peter, let me tell you this real quick, please.
Yeah, what's up?
Because they think I'm crazy. No, I'm trying to tell y'all, I am country. I live in Dallas, Texas, and I'm country as hell, so I just talk loud. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all.
Dallas.
Hey, Shanika, one last question for you. And this is serious.
And then we're gonna go to Blazing and then Beta Blocker Network.
Okay, you said you're in your 40s.
Mhm.
I'm 46. Now,
Okay.
we all know that as we age, things start to change in our life. Menopause is real. I'm not even joking. Menopause is real.
Okay.
So, while you are still able to, remain attractive and have a good sex drive and things like that, because pleasing your husband sexually is important. Are you not a little bit, worried or concerned about time? Because even if you choose, let's say, you know what, I'm ready to settle down. And what if the person that you said that you could call turns out to not be the one? After a few months, you just figure out, I'm not marrying this man. He was just a whole bunch of talk. Because we have to go through these trial and error. It takes time to determine whether somebody is eligible to be a husband or a wife.
Right, look at the comment section.
That's true.
And you
look at the comment section.
Did the $2 live show up?
Hold on. They said, in the comment section, they saying, do it, sis, do it. I'm trying to tell you to go ahead and call. That's $125. That's easy money.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation for a second.
Okay, that's why I'm telling y'all. If y'all come to my platform when we get, on a day when y'all not on here doing this, you will hear me talking. I'm a different type of person, and that's why. I'm just different. I don't need a relationship.
Let's go back to what I was saying.
People need that.
You're not the average 45 single as French toast 45-year-old single French toast woman.
I need a chance.
You're not the regular one.
Let me just go ahead and finish this last.
Who's got the sound effects?
Shanika, what I was saying, back to what I was saying, and I'm gonna make this brief because we got Kelly and some other people haven't got a chance to talk.
Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: finding and ensuring and vetting the right man takes time. And me and you both know at our age, we do not have much time to remain in this attractiveness. I know what it's like to be in your 40s and still be able to be attractive to the younger group and the older group, right? We're in that little weird space when we're too old for the club, but we can still attract people, You got to understand that your body, especially being all natural, you are like a melon and you will wither. It will spoil. That is just nature. We're all going to be ugly and disgusting one day, regardless if you want to believe it or not. Them big ass titties are going to be on your knees.
Yeah, I'll grab them. Shit, get them near me. I'll grab them. Shit, I will.
My balls going to be back in my knees. We do not have forever. So why, if you do have somebody that's eligible, why are you not settling down and taking advantage of it? Because your beauty will
Who
not.
says that her junk ain't sagging now? Who said
It's
that?
because
Let her finish.
it's because that's just me in particular. My particular personality doesn't make me need to have the need for a relationship. I gotten this old and I've
Were
just
you married before,
I
sis?
get somebody. If I get somebody, I get somebody.
Were
If
you married?
not, I'm
Were you
okay
married
with that.
before, sis?
No, but I was in a long
No,
relationship.
Mark.
Okay, so all right, so you saying if you get somebody, you get somebody, but you say you got 3 people that you can get.
But
I
see, I
got
was going to
two
address that because there's a
two that I
Well,
culture.
can
you
go
got 2
to
niggas to
right
get. So if
now.
you get somebody, you can get somebody. Then get somebody.
No. What she's saying, and I'm going to ask you and Saul this because being here in Dallas, what she is saying, we have a whole culture of women who live and believe this.
$2
It's a
live in the building.
phenomenon.
$2 live in the building.
It I don't know what it is, but you could, Mark, you'll find out when you come here. You will find that if you talk to 100 women, I guarantee you 80 to 95 of those women will say exactly what she just said. And in Dallas, it's phenomenal. That's what they really believe, and that's what they say. So I don't know what's going on here, but you hear this a lot, word for word, like they've practiced this. I mean, literally word for word, what she just said. You will talk to women here, and they will say that.
Well, I think we should move it to somebody else. Last closing statement I'll say to you, Shanika, is this. I have 2 women.
Operator, put King Ashley Ann comment on the
I have 2 women in my neighborhood right now that are 82 and 73. And both of them are very financially successful. They never had children and they never got married. I have a renovation company. I literally am going to have to put elevators in their homes because they can't walk up the stairs anymore. Their sisters are gone, their friends are gone, their mom is gone. They're the only living person in this area, and they have no kids. So I call one of them mama because she just never had a son, and we've built that relationship. Ma'am, the winter is coming, and it's going to come for all of us. And you got one of 2 ways you can spend your winter. You can sit in the house.
Those titties will keep you warm.
Excuse me. You can sit in the winter time thinking about all the old shit you bought and all the old places you went and all the old dick you got. Or you can live and watch your children and your grandchildren grow old and go through life, and they'll come visit you from time to time. You have a birthday party and have 30, 40 people there that all came from your womb. It might be too late for that, but investing in people is as necessary as investing money.
All right, so let me read this comment that came in from King Ashley Ann. She said, "You have been on the planet Earth for 4 decades. I know you have passed some husbands."
Probably so. That's what I'm saying. My personal personality, I don't know about anybody else. I'm gonna just say this. I don't know if y'all think about signs like horoscopes and astrological signs. I'm a Sagittarius. My nature is to be free, to just be able to be free. So that's just how I am.
Put up
That's
that
just
super
how I
chat.
am.
My
Can I
mama's a
say
Sagittarius.
something?
She been married for 32 years.
She can
Can I
be
say
So,
married.
something?
She probably didn't
so
feel
that's
tied
false.
down, but
Listen,
me, I feel tied
hold
down.
on, everybody. We
It
got a
was
super
my
chat.
turn to go.
I'm
Hold on, we
sorry.
got. Listen, we got a super chat that came in. We're gonna let Blasian, then we're gonna go to
Got 2 more videos too.
Yeah, we got some videos to play too. So that super chat that came in from Jeremy Hudson. I appreciate the super chat. He put the laugh out loud when Kelly said what she said. So yeah. Go ahead, Blasian. Let's hear from Blasian. Then we're gonna go to Beta Blocker Network. And then we're gonna go to Kelly, and then we can open up the panel for we're gonna see a video, then we're gonna talk about the video, then we're gonna go to the next video and talk about that video, and then we're gonna close up the show after that. All right, so let's get it. So go ahead, Blasian, say what you got to say, sis. You got the
Yes,
flow.
good evening. Yes, good evening. Thank you.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to make this quick and say if you feel as though you have to dress like this all the time, it is an insecurity. What you're telling a lot of people is that you can't get attention with a hoodie on, you can't get attention covered up. You have to show off your body just to get attention. So it is an insecurity, like I did state. And in addition, if you know that you have it, you know you have the boobs, you know you have the butt, you don't have to show it off every single day. And when you do, you're insecure, extremely. That's it.
Is that for me? No,
Facts.
I dress like a bum 6 days a week. Only when I'm going somewhere. That's when I'm.
But you just hold on.
That's the truth.
That's what I said.
You just
Dress
went
for
at
the
Denise about
occasion.
that.
No, I
But you
came in
just
here
went at Denise
started
about
with dress for the occasion.
talking about how
I
she don't
came
go out
in
the
here
house
and
like that.
started with dress for the
You just talked
occasion.
about Denise though, and talk about
I
how she
said
don't go out the house
y'all
like
ain't
that.
finding Denise and talking about y'all want. Damn, Denise look fine in her oversized shirt and her sweatpants.
Hey,
That's what I'm
hey,
saying.
I thought she was very attractive.
put up the comment from King
Okay, well
Ashley
then
Ann. Put up the
that's
comment from King
probably.
Ashley Ann, operator.
Actually, I wasn't sure if
No,
Denise
not
even
that
dated
one. The next
women.
one. The next one.
I'm
It
just
said,
saying.
she said,
I mean, dated men.
she said, cutely covered is a real thing.
You can be covered and cute.
Yeah, well,
See that?
you know,
I'm saying with me, it don't matter what I put on. Everything gonna bust out anyhow, so it don't
Hey,
matter.
listen,
I can
sis,
be zipped up in a
sis,
turtleneck. And if you go to
sis,
my TikTok, most of
sis.
my
All I know is when you go to church, right? And it's communion. Please don't let your cups run over.
Now you're gonna get it, motherfucker. Come on.
Okay,
She's
Kelly.
not the only person with big boobs. I'm sorry.
okay, I thought you was talking about me. No, I was just like, no, I do hair for a living, so most days I look like a bum every day. So, but if I'm
Having
going
big
out, I'm
boobs does
stepping out.
not mean having big boobs does not mean you have to have them out every day. You're not the only person on earth with big boobs.
Well, I agree
Go
with
ahead, Kelly.
that. That's not wrong.
Go ahead, Kelly.
All right.
No,
First of all, I got two things.
Hold on,
Yes,
Kelly.
you.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Kelly, hold on. It's not your turn. It's Beta Blocker Network, then you. And then we're gonna see that
All right.
video.
Yeah, I just want to say something to sis. See, I'm from Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say that I grew up in Stop Six, so I live down in San Antonio now. So, and I moved from Dallas Fort Worth because of the dating market up there. Because when I do go out, all I see is women that's basically just showing themselves. And men, we got to look at a cost benefit analysis. Like, is this woman gonna be a safe for me to date? Because we do not want women that's gonna basically put advertisement up all the time. They're just like us buying a new car, right? And the car is, you know, we spent $100,000 on it, right? We're not going to ride around with a car and put a for sale sign up there. If we value that car, we want to keep that car forever. That's how we look at our women. See, when our women dress, it's like they're dressing for sale. If you're in a relationship, you should not be advertising. That's how we look at it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're advertising while you're in a relationship, then a man do not feel emotionally safe with his woman. Your job is to make that man feel secure, just like our job is to make you feel secure. You know what I'm saying? Insecurities is something that's dealing with yourself, but when we're in a relationship, we're supposed to feel secure with you. That's your job to keep us secure. So by you saying that we won't talk to nobody with just a Oklahoma hoodie on and some Duck Dynasty pants, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because I can still see your shape a little bit, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, she'll safe bet. Versus a girl that's dressing where you can see her butt cheeks, she's not a safe bet for me to marry because she's gonna basically show that that dudes have access to her. It's all about if your woman can hold that. It's all about if your woman wants to still advertise like Steph Curry wife. She took a nude pictures. She basically saying I'm still available, even though she's not. So that's how we look at it.
Put up King Ashley and comment real quick. She said the women in Dallas are aggressive though. They approach men and tell them they're gonna take them down.
Not this woman right here. I'm in Dallas. Not this woman right here.
Hold on. Everybody that's out there in the chat, I want you to look down the bottom right of your screen. You're going to see a heart in a circle. Tap that heart the same way you would tap the screen on TikTok. That shows that you're liking the podcast, you're enjoying the content. It supports the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. That's something you like for us to stop and talk about, you can go ahead and hit the super chat and we'll go ahead and bring it on screen and we'll stop everything. Peter, you want
and men, we really, and last thing, men, we really want quality women over quantity women. We want quality over quantity any day.
Yeah.
And a woman that's dressed provocative is not quality woman. She's
Yeah.
just a woman of quantity.
Oh, go ahead, Kelly, and then we'll go to that video operator.
All right, two things. First of all, yes, big boobs is nothing. You talking to a woman who had a breast reductions. I was a 42 Triple H. So you ain't talking. They came around the corner before you saw me. So it has nothing to do with that.
She was a wrestler. Her titties was wrestler.
The whole thing.
Her titty would do the pedigree on you. Hold on, sis. You can't skip over that.
She said I was a 44 HD double.
She said a Triple H.
I was a 42 Triple H.
Triple H. She was doing the pedigree on people. Titty was just pedigree on people.
Yeah, they came around the corner before I did. So I've been there, done that, whatever. But to me, the way that it sound like you is you using a friend with benefits. You keeping a guy on the string that you know you could have at any time, but you choosing not to.
I don't keep them on the string.
That's because if you could have a guy right now and you could pick up the phone, you need a man.
No,
I need a man. I need a man. I don't want a man. I need a man. That's what I want. I want a man.
I don't need one. I be joking about this all the time on TikTok though, but this is just me personally. And that's not everybody's situation.
I mean, to me, I think you need a man. That to me personally is you need a man. Sometimes when you feel that you don't need a man, you're gonna be single.
Kelly,
you're gonna be single for a long time because your personal.
Kelly,
that's what I'm saying. I'm okay with being single.
Go ahead.
I don't know what else to say. I'm okay with being single. I
Stop
am.
the cap.
She don't need a man. She got a man. It's Haji. He go on every mission with her. Got her back. Actually saving the day. And he don't get the star credits. She don't need a man. She got one.
Take them hats off.
Can I say something? How you gonna get it, motherfucker? Come on.
And I'm like, just to like talk on the stacking of caps.
Let's play the next video.
I'm like, just to talk on the stacking of caps. I'm like, we're all human. We all go for, we all go off of our instincts sometimes. We want gratification. Just like there are some men that instead of going to school and putting in the hard work to get a job, because it's given to them to like sell drugs, that's the path they choose. It's not a good path. It's not the right path. Obviously, they're not getting praised for it by ruining people's lives, by ruining their lives when they get caught and stuff like that. And I'm like, at the same time, if it's an option, what are they going to choose that instead of going to school? Obviously, they are. So when women because women were built different, we're built for wanting to be provided for. Instead of if we have the option to, instead of getting a job, to be like, oh, I'm going to look attractive so that I can attract a man. Women, there are men that have married strippers. There are men that are married. Why do you think there's so many women that are like, oh, I'm an Instagram model. I make so much money. I'm a freaking I'm a SX worker. I make so much money. They make so much money for a reason.
And
it's not a good thing, but I'm just saying at the same time, this is how the world is.
Okay, that's how the world is, but they ain't getting married like that. Sorry.
Y'all didn't
and we're lucky that we're married though, right?
Ones that hold on. And let's get the records, let's set the record straight. That's what the show is about.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do get married, it don't last long.
No, but I'm saying, are you the fact that you're married? Do you feel lucky that you're married? Are you lucky and very happy that you're married? And you're like, thank God I found the right woman for me, because it's not.
Right. Well, guess what?
It's not common. It is not common to find the right person.
You're trying to say most women are out there in the streets. That what you say?
No, but because it's not common to find the right person for you, and it's not just because people are on the streets.
Don't let the.
Is that a real question that you just asked?
Oh, Jesus, let me kill this nigga.
Listen. Don't let the sister code get you. Just heard what you just said.
Why? Hold on. First of all, when a man and a woman get together, that man is going to make some kind, I would say within the first 6 months to a year, that man is going to have a decision whether he wants to be with that woman for the rest of his life or not. He can't see himself with nobody else. That is a goal. You love that person and you can't see yourself with nobody else. So it's a blessing to find that one true love and be with that person to the end of the moon and back.
No, it's a blessing, but I'm saying at the same time, there's people that go for 5 years playing a good person for no reason because they thought, well, I can tolerate them for 5 years, and they keep playing, oh, I'm gonna get married to you, I'm gonna get married to you, and they never propose. And this woman has been freaking down for him.
Hold on, I got a public service announcement. Put me on the big screen just by myself. I got a public service announcement.
Can y'all pin Ashley and comment that say
we gonna
sometimes
keep them sounds ready. Ladies, if you are in a relationship for 5 years and that man promise you he gonna marry you, but he never does, he didn't trick you. You just tricked yourself.
Tricks are for kids.
End the public service announcement. Continue on with the conversation.
Can I take that from right there?
Peter, can y'all pin Ashley Ann's comment that say she dressed like a hoe sometimes too?
Where at?
It's up there.
Oh, you gotta go searching for it?
No, it ain't that far up. It's right there.
Let me ask you a question. Justice, can you hear me?
We gotta go to the what's in that man?
Justice.
Ask Justice the question, and then we go into the
Justice.
Go to that video.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
Okay. I guarantee you that every woman living has had an outstanding man come her way and let her know he's attracted to her and he loved to be with her. He was either too short, he was too fat, he didn't make enough money, he wasn't attractive enough, he didn't have enough muscles, he wasn't tall enough. It was always something wrong, and the reason why you let him go by, and the individual that you were more attracted to, who treated you like shit, who kept you in a useless relationship for 3 or 4 or 5 years, who told you nothing but lies, that's the one that you're talking about, and you're disappointed.
Put up that super chat.
I'm kind of trying to connect with you here because I'm happily married.
Hold up, pause real quick. We got a super chat come up. This is from thanks for the super chat, King Ashley Ann. She said if the woman stays for 5 years, she played herself.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
So like I was saying, every woman has that guy. As I say this, every woman here listening to me is thinking about the guy I'm talking about. They're thinking about the guy that is now married, who's an electrician or who's a plumber or who owns a business or something like that. And when he tried to talk to you in high school, when he tried to talk to you in y'all 20s, and you wanted to go for a motherfucker like me that was just going to fuck you good and leave your ass, you bypassed him, you played him, you curbed him. And now he's treated some woman somewhere else like a fucking queen. And you feel like boo-boo the goddamn fool. So no, it ain't all men. And men, keyword men, are focused and looking for a wife. It's these dope boys that you keep playing with and playing Russian roulette with your pussy while majority of you in the position that you're in. Let's go to the video.
Okay.
Operator, play that video.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mute up.
Okay, well, you said women are more promiscuous than men. That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's not true.
100% true.
It's not true.
However, the difference is women have more access to being promiscuous because it's very easy for women to get laid, whereas it's it's rather difficult for men to get laid, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking. So less men have access to hookup culture. So there are more women who engage in hookup culture who are promiscuous than there are men.
I mean, can you say it again?
What you think about that justice and
they make this shit
equal? What you think about that?
Was that for me?
Who are more promiscuous, men or women?
Women.
I feel like it's kind of interesting listening to that. I feel like women do have more access to being promiscuous than men because and I feel like that's the reason why why there's so many men getting upset, because it's kind of easy for women, no matter what they look like, no matter what they put out there. And when men are at their lowest, when they're in their lowest part of their being, all they go for.
Question.
Hold on. No, let her say it. Let her say it.
Yeah, thank you.
She about to contradict the whole live. Go ahead, continue.
I'm not contradicting nothing. Y'all are forgetting that I'm a married woman, and y'all are kind of assuming what kind of like lifestyle I'm living just because of my views.
Hold on, everybody.
Okay.
Hold on, everybody. Put me and her in the box together. Operator. Let's get it done. It says, did you just say that women could wear whatever and have options when it comes to sexual partners?
I'm gonna need you to
did you just say
clarify that because it's very easy for a woman to.
Right. Are you saying that a woman can wear whatever she want to wear?
Hold
on. I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm listening.
Is that what you just said?
Can you repeat it? I'm clearly listening now. I promise
you want.
Right. So,
I'm listening.
Right. So, are you saying that women can wear whatever they want to wear and get access to the sex?
Yeah.
All right. Pause right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know you done messed up, right?
No, you're saying sex. That is easy to get.
I said you just messed up, right?
I'm listening. How?
You saying, oh, women have to do this to get access to men and for men to even see them and notice them. It defeats the whole argument of the whole live that you've been making.
No. What I've been trying. Can I go ahead and explain?
All right, go ahead, moonwalk it back.
Okay,
go ahead, Michael Jackson.
Good show. So what I'm saying is, for men to get attention, for women to get attention from men, they kind of have to peacock. So a woman does not have to dress properly. There's not going to be a lot of women getting attention from men dressed down, dressed covered up.
Do you hear the word not your mouth?
Huh?
You just said they had to do it. And then in the other terms, you said they could wear whatever they want to wear and still get attention from men.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I obviously said it wrong. What I was trying to say was, when I was saying women can wear whatever they want to wear, I wasn't talking about women can dress properly. They can dress respectfully, and they're automatically going to get attention from men. Unless they put themselves out there one way or another.
What is whatever you want to wear mean?
I'm saying unless a woman puts herself out there as, I am available to date. If she's not wearing stuff that
you ever heard of the acronym? You ever heard of the acronym sign language?
The acronym sign language.
GN.
The acronym what?
Guilt. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. You're at the end of it. Need to be right.
I don't need to be right. I don't need to be right.
What does a woman could wear whatever mean?
That means a woman can dress. I'm sorry. The way I was thinking about it is a woman can dress inappropriately. She can dress with pretty much nothing on.
You said whatever they like.
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking on the far left side of that. Which
How you
means
think there's no far left side of nothing? You said all
because
the
when
sides.
people
You
are
said the
like, "Oh,
left or
she
the right
dressed
side.
however she likes,"
This
that they
covers.
usually think,
Sis,
"Oh,
this
she's
cover.
dressing half naked."
Sis, no. Nobody thought that. You said
So
whatever.
so everybody's thinking, "Oh, a woman's going to dress however she wants. She's going to dress
You're right.
covered."
She can because the whole aspect is not only if she could dress promiscuously, she can get men attention. The whole argument of what the video was saying is that women have easier access, and you came on and said they could wherever you want, and she could still get access.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
means
whatever.
far left,
Yeah,
far right, and everything in between.
And I
You don't.
understand I understand your confusion. I feel like there's a lapse
I'm
in
confused. This is the vicious need to be
there's a
right.
lapse in communication right here.
No, there is a lapse in understanding English, maybe. There's a lapse of understanding English. I could go along with that. But you ain't gonna call me confused. You ain't gonna gaslight me on my own platform called setting the record straight when I'm trying to set the record straight in this moment.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to gaslight you or
did
anything
though.
like
You
that.
try to say, "Oh, I can see where you confused." The confusion is you confused about.
No. What I meant to say
You
was
said
I can understand how
anything.
you're confusing my interpretation. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to gaslight you in any way.
I can only go on what you're saying. I can't go on what you thought you said.
Yeah, no, and that's my fault. That's my fault. My bad.
Okay, Bim, that's what you should have led off with. But you had the vicious need to be right.
I'm telling you, it's complete
Amen to that shit.
miscommunication. I don't have a need to be right. I can be wrong. I'm wrong. I understand what you're saying. I'm wrong.
Hold on. You said you're wrong, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did birds die out the sky and fall out the sky? Was it painful? Did you throw up?
No. I'm confused about why you're.
No, I'm saying it's okay to say you're wrong.
Of course it
ain't
is.
gonna
I
hurt
didn't
you.
say it wasn't okay.
Start out with this and see where we are now. Look where we are now. You didn't have to be here. All you get is say, you know what, you right, or I was wrong, but I said it wrong.
No. Yeah, there's a miscommunication. I clearly said something wrong because
you at first you were saying, "Oh, I was confused." You didn't say nothing wrong, and now you're saying you said something wrong. You see how how long it got here. We went down a 5-minute stretch. Took a detour on my show, setting the record straight, just to set the record straight, just for you to be in the vicious need to be right. And then we got back.
You, I'm not in the need to be right. I promise you
Shut
that.
your bitch ass up.
You were.
That wasn't very nice.
Who is trying to?
You were in the vicious need to be right. You were. We got you out of there. When you came out of there, you had one lifeline. I almost allowed you to phone a friend.
No, I feel like there's more so a miscommunication than a gotcha moment, because I'm not trying to get you on anything. So I feel
I'm not trying to get you on anything. I'm just trying to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Because you kind of everything that the whole argument that you were saying with that statement, you threw off your whole argument.
So I'm gonna press pause. I'm gonna press rewind, and I'm gonna tell you where I was coming from.
All right.
Okay. So what I was trying to say.
But before you say that, no justice, no peace. You feel that? You see that? If there's no justice, there's no peace. You see how it wasn't no peace right there because there was no justice. You had a vicious need to be right when you were wrong.
I promise you, I did not have a vicious need to be right. I promise you that.
Shut up!
Vicious. I feel like vicious is a strong word, and maybe that's the reason that there's where the.
You did have a vicious need to be right. Come on, bring back everybody in, man. Stop.
Shut up!
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
All right, man. Let's listen. Let's get anybody else got something to say real quick. We're gonna go to this last video. and then we go see what it do. You was done, Justice. Just hey, listen. You said you were wrong.
Oh, my bad.
I take your word for it. You know, there could be peace now
Okay,
because
we'll have to we'll have to come by. We'll have to come back.
Yeah, we here every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard
Good
Time.
show. Okay.
Every Wednesday. So go ahead and play the last video for us.
I'm really a whore. Like I'm a like with a W. Like I'm a whore.
But define that though.
Like I'm a whore.
What if Summer comes to you as pretty as she is and says, "Mom, I want to be a city girl"?
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
So Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
No. I want her raised totally different. Like, you know, I don't even want her to even see the light of day like that. Like, I really want her to just be like, you know, like level-headed, a schoolgirl and just on a whole nother ways. Like, you know, I kind of was raised different, so I don't want to raise her up how I was raised. So, you know, I'm a city girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want that for my daughter. I'm really a whore. Like,
What that last little bit was talking about is that we are the only people that praise or defends things like this. We defend something that demeans us. We're the only people that do this. And we got to change from that, guys. We sat up here and talked about promiscuous dressing and all that kind of stuff. We talked about how, you know, it's okay to do it sometimes, you know, dress for the room you're in and all that kind of stuff. It sounds nice. It sounds like something that you put on a back of a cereal carton. You know, you could put on a t-shirt too. Nice slogan. You might put it on a bumper sticker and people might hate and say, "Man, I wish I had that bumper sticker." But what is it gonna do? It don't make any sense. To a degree, it don't. Well, let me not say it don't. Let me back that up. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all.
Got a cash it. We got a super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. The super chat came in. This is from Pariah. Did she change what she had on before? Pariah said, "If you want a traditional man, cover them titas up. The titas up. If you want a pants sagging D boy, have your cheeks out. Be the person you want to attract. Simple."
Oh shit!
Fire. Appreciate that, Pariah.
Hey, bomb on them, baby.
And that's what we're saying. We're saying dress for the job you want. Because guess what? When you're out there in the world, walking around, living your life, you don't know if an employer is looking.
And the
You
crazy
don't,
shit is
you
we got
don't know.
wives supporting shit they would never do.
Right. And y'all miss what I just said. Dress for the job you want. Because you don't know when an employer is looking. And when I mean employer, your future husband, he's gonna acquire you as a wife. You don't know when he's looking.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So I definitely agree with everything you're saying, and I definitely appreciate that you're putting it out there. At the same time, I just feel like we have to give everyone an opportunity to understand your message from where they're coming from, because there's a lot of women that are now women that came from being children that were abused, children that have been taught that all that matters in your life is your body. So it's hard, but I feel like you're putting a good message out there. It's just it's gonna take some time because you're having to undo so much trauma. It's legitimate trauma too.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. You know, women they have so much trauma.
Stupidity.
I don't know, but I understand that women have, you know, the excuse of trauma, but Pookie and Ray Ray don't. But
I
I
only
get it.
put all those. I
And
let
I
all those penises in me because
King,
I grew up.
look,
And we don't
look
have
at
to be
King Ashley
angry.
Ann
We
said.
don't have to be angry. All
King
I'm
Ashley
saying
Ann
is,
said. King Ashley Ann said they want to be ladies of the night, though.
I'm just
Let me
saying
let me say this. Can
how
somebody
many
else jump
young
in
men
real
are
quick?
out there selling drugs
Can
instead of
somebody
getting
else?
an actual job,
Let me ask you something.
doing something to do better for the country? They're selling drugs.
Justice, has a doctor ever subscribed random dick?
Has a what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Has a doctor ever prescribed random dick?
God damn it!
Definitely not.
Okay, so why do we always try to use trauma and random
No,
as an excuse?
no, I'm saying just as the same as young men come up thinking that their only option is being a basketball player or an actor or doing music or selling drugs. Women, because they are not built the same as men, they're like, how can somebody else provide for me? So I'm just going to show my body to find a man. They find the quickest, easiest route to try and find a man. But I'm saying men do the same thing when they're like, oh, I'm going to be a rapper. Oh, I'm going to be a drug dealer. Oh, I'm going to be a
You gotta
trick.
change your background for this, Saul.
Let me
You gotta
ask
change
you.
your background for this, Saul.
What?
So check this.
I can't on here. I have to do it.
Okay, okay.
Let me say this last thing. You can take it. I'm going to tell you this. I can show you where women have grown up in 2-parent households, great father, great grandfather, great grandmother, all the perfect schools. Some of the worst women I met came from families in the church and private school. Some of the worst girls I met came from the greatest situation, had everything provided for them, and they were the hoes of Babylon. And the preacher's daughter is always the fucking worst. It's go time, baby. I'm cutting up the fucking bullshit, goddammit. Because you can't tell me that girls who come from fathers who are in their life listen to their fathers the first time. That's what you can't tell me. Because I was in the military for 22 years, and all them men were involved in them kids' father life, and all them daughters did the same stupid shit. They just only did it once. But none of y'all listen to your fathers the first time. Y'all always want to blame them coming from a household with no father or a bad situation or drugs. And here's the last thing I'll say. Some of my best people came from the worst situations because they were afraid to go back. Go ahead, Clapback.
So when you look at that video, there it's very telling. She identifies herself as a hoe, right? Then she starts talking about how she doesn't want her daughter to be referred to as a city girl. And she starts talking about the reason why she doesn't want to. And she kind of hears herself because as she's talking, she says it's not that it's something necessarily wrong with being a city girl, but I want better for her. I don't want her to know about that life. I don't want her to be involved in that. I'm saying that because of this. She knows, just like every other woman knows who is participating in any type of behavior associated to promiscuity, they know it's wrong and they have to convince themselves that it's right to continue to do it. And then their conscience becomes seared with a hot iron. But intuitively, deep down, they know that what they're doing, you know good and well when you go outside half-ass naked, showing your body, that is wrong. You understand the attention you're going to get. You understand how people are going to look at you and how you will behave. Now, from an economic standpoint of view, if you were to ask her, she probably would say she's a successful woman. This goes back to women saying they don't need men because they're independent, because they have their own money. So in her mind, she's probably saying, I'm financially stable, but yet the way I've gone about it, I know something is wrong with it to the point I don't even want my daughter to know I'm involved with it. But in 2023, the mothers have taken it a step further and they're bringing their daughters into the activity. They're twerking with their daughters.
Sure.
They laying up with their daughters' boyfriends and husbands. They are partying with their daughters. So we're getting ready to take this thing to a new level of hoism. So I don't know what these brothers gonna do.
It's like I said, it's literally because women have to redirect, and
No, they don't.
I'm
Let me tell
telling
you
you,
something.
it's a whole lot harder than you
No,
think.
let me tell you something. I used to,
Okay.
when I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
when we had spring break, one year I would go to Florida, the other year I would go to Colorado. Cold as hell in Colorado. People got a sweater on from head to toe with a snowsuit on. Still out there fucking. The same way they are naked. Women have a advantage, because when we used to go out, it would be maybe like 3 or 4 of us guys that would put our money together, get in a hotel room. But the girls would be 10, 15, 20 deep in one hotel room.
I feel like the
Always
interesting thing
Mo,
is
304s, and anybody else.
Oh man, what was you going
the
to
interesting
Capitol
thing
Beach
is
for?
Hold on,
is
before
that
you continue,
we're still there's you. It's funny
No,
in my
Justice.
generation.
Hold
We're
on,
still
Justice. Hold on.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm listening.
What is your infatuation with peacocks?
Oh my God!
They're
Who
very
the
pretty.
hell
He's saying
cares?
that
Who
like spread their
wouldn't freak
feathers
out
out,
if
and
they
it's
saw
not.
a peacock? Come on.
They
Well, I
attract.
actually
They're
went
trying
to
to attract
Mexico.
something
I actually went to
without
Mexico and
being
I found
insecure.
out about the peacock. This is what I found
Exactly.
out
That
about the
sounds
peacock.
fascinating there.
No, this is what I found out about the peacock. It's not the female that does the spreading. It is the
No,
male, because
obviously not.
when I was there, they took us through this peacock place and they showed us there was a female peacock and there were 2 male peacocks. The 2 males are the ones who spread their things and were battling and shaking to get the attention of the female peacock. So it wasn't the female peacock
No,
trying to show her ass.
that's why I said we're reverse peacocks. That's what I
Yeah.
said. I said
And
it's like we're the
that within
opposite
itself
of
is weird.
peacocks.
Can I say
I like
something?
peacocks because they're very pretty. That's where I'm coming from. But all I'm trying to say is I feel like we all have to it's hard. It is very hard being a human being in general. And I'm saying I understand where everybody's coming from. We all want that perfect match. We all want that perfect mate. But what does it help for us to get mad at the opposite gender for what they're not doing? You're gonna find your right person. Anybody here that's single, you're gonna find your right person. In the meantime, you take your time and you weed it out. But you're trying to push something on people that are not going to take it, especially in the world that we're in today.
What's the name of the show? Is that the top right?
It says what something.
She got sniped out.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Go ahead, Shanika. What was you about to say?
I was just gonna say being promiscuous, that's a behavior. And a lot of that shit is subjective. That's what I want to say. I do want to say, like, just don't if them women that dress provocative and promiscuous to you, heck no. I was off today.
You do hair. You good. I don't believe it.
I want to say, why are you interested in what she looks like? Because you see what she looks like before she's on camera. Now you care. You see why we get the attention we get when we don't make it on?
I don't think the titties are real. I think they're fake.
Exactly. Why do you care about whether the titties are real or not, though?
Homegrown. But I was just want to say
one bounce. I can tell real titties from one bounce.
Men act like they aren't men. They act like they aren't bent to be so curious that they're like, I just want to see, are they real though?
Who is in charge of the sound effects?
I haven't heard anything about the size of my titties because I'm wearing a big ass sweater. I'm wearing my husband's sweater, all covered up.
That's good. I mean, you got.
Yeah, but y'all felt comfortable to ask her if her titties are real.
Who is y'all? That's Saul.
Mr. Mark. Oh no, I'm sorry, Peter. I wasn't talking about you at all.
You must not know me. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Saul.
Mhm.
I cut shit
But
up.
you care about her titties, about whether they're real or not. That's none of your business. To be completely honest, you're over here talking about
But
how
it's your
she's
business
dressed
to tell him. It's your
appropriately, but you
business to
care
tell
about
him
her
it's not his
titties.
business.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
The sound effects are crazy.
I must have struck a nerve because you've gotten pretty upset about titties all of a sudden. I know you're not as blessed as her. That's okay. You know, I'm not looking down on you.
Bro, I'm
But
bi,
it's
so
amazing that it's
I'm
your
over
business
here
to tell him it's not his
appreciating
business
them.
about her.
I'm actually appreciating them rather than asking whether they're real or not.
Hey, can you let me finish my conversation with her? Scratch your mosquito bites so they swell up a little bit more. Hey, Shanika.
Oh damn.
Oh, Rick.
Shanika, come on. We got
Why do I care? I'm married.
I don't. And you
Exactly. Why are you talking about my mosquito bites? Why are you assuming whether I have mosquito bites or not?
Get the fuck out of here! And you're gone. You need to redo the brain. That's what you need to do. Listen, Shanika. No, I'm just fucking. Look, I'm gonna follow you on TikTok. I'm gonna come over there to the $2 live, and we'll chop it up over there.
Yes, come to the $2 live, guys.
Because I know you're gonna show them. You're not gonna show them on here, but I know they're gonna be out on TikTok. I already know.
Nah, it's a bad little chick over there on my TikTok page though. But right now, I'm looking busted.
Damn. All right. You want us to do our last?
Yeah, I just want to say, I know I heard what y'all trying to do, and I appreciate what y'all trying to do. But my thing is just, date and marry who has your core values and your interests and things like that. I wouldn't be stressed too much about what somebody is wearing because to each his own. Some men like that, some men don't, and some women like to wear tighter or looser things, just depending on the woman. So I would if you initially attracted to them, then go from there. And if they're a good person after that and you still interested in, then date and marry them. But basing the whole thing off of you seen them one time with a little short skirt on, I don't think that's fair. And that's my final thoughts.
So I got a question for you. Before you leave up there. Have you had any work done?
I actually have had some work done, but everything is real.
You
Those are my
lying
real
motherfucker. You came up here first. Said,
No, she looked like she had.
Those are my real
she
boobs.
looked-
you're a liar.
My real booty. That is my real boobs, my real butt.
Oh, okay. So you just
I didn't have no enhancement.
Okay, you got a little bacon cut off the side. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, a little bacon cut off.
Yeah, I could tell. That's
Nothing
all
wrong with trimming the brisket.
right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I
That's all
also
right.
worked out and lost 66 pounds in order to
Congratulations.
be able to do
Congratulations. Yes. Yeah. So you know the tell that I could tell, right? So the tell that a lot of women don't know.
What?
You know that you had like work done on your midsection.
Uh-huh.
Because they don't get the back they don't get the back of your arms. They
Are fine.
I'm just saying.
My arms are just fine.
Sis,
Don't you start, damn it.
Sis, I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm pretty sure listen, sis. I'm pretty sure that they can work it out at the Johnny Quest agency, okay? And get you right. They can get you right. They can get you right. I'm messing with you, sis. I'm gonna see you on TikTok, man. I'm coming out. I went down there to the $2 live, try to holler at y'all sisters over there. Cause there was some issues going on with some sisters back and forth, and I went over there.
That's what y'all should have talked about, motherfuckers masturbating online.
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Okay.
Y'all heard about her?
We went over there and we talked about it over there. We didn't want to we talked to the married lady over there. She said that her husband was okay with it.
That's not now. That's right there. That's what's not ladylike right there.
It's questionable about what her husband think and whatever like that. But we ain't coming at her.
It's like 6 inches wide.
All I can say is she married. Some of some people ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that her husband ain't a simp or not. But it couldn't be me.
No, that's definitely simp activity.
It could. I'll tell you this right now. It could be me. I'm saying that. That's why I'm gonna leave it. I ain't say nothing else.
And I
But
agree.
he ain't
I
me,
agree.
so you know whatever.
And you brought that up. I did not bring that up.
I brought it up. Goddamn it.
Anyway, so that being said, go ahead. Let's hear from you, Blazier. Then we're gonna hear from Clapback. Then we hear from Saul, and I'll close it up, and we're gonna get up out of here.
Thank you.
Stay back with
Very.
me, everybody. Behind the scenes afterwards.
She'll come on your show. She'll come on your show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come on your show too.
Fuck out of here.
All right. I just want to say great show. And I hope a lot of ladies get it together and know that you don't have to do all that to get attention. I mean, like I said, if you know that you have it, you don't have to have them things out every single day. Nice outfit, ma'am. I don't remember her name.
Well, I'll say this. If you want to know whether or not a woman is promiscuous, and first of all, Peter, great show, you and Saul. It is amazing. After I get done here, I'm gonna go have me some steaming bitter tea to wash away because I found a crown placed in my backyard, and I took it out because I wanted to cook, but I couldn't find me a chef. But if you want to know what promiscuity is, ask the majority of women.
So messy.
And whatever they tell you, it's the opposite. If you want to know what a good woman is, ask the majority of modern women, and it'll be the opposite. Because if you listen to women who have black books of men that they can call on dates, and they're single because they want to be, but they can call up these men and go on dates, but yet they won't call them to go on a date, those are probably not the women you want to listen to, because you're going to end up, as Saul said, things coming down to the ground. And you got to really, on the serious side, you got to start thinking about quality of life and where life is going. So it's time for y'all to get it together, put your clothes back on, and let's start doing our community right. Appreciate you, bros.
Appreciate you, my brother. Hey, everybody, clap your hands. I need everybody out there, before you leave tonight, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified when we get ready to do another show. And if somebody didn't get to watch this episode, you can share it with them and they can come back and watch it at a later time. This is YouTube, not TikTok. We don't do TikTok. This is not live. This is a podcast. It's going to be on YouTube forever. All right. And if you look down in your bottom right-hand screen, you're going to see a little heart with a circle around it. I need you to tap that for like the next 60 seconds for me. Just tap it, just like on TikTok, but this is YouTube. It's a little different. Tap that heart for me. I should see hearts flying. There we go. I see the hearts. I should see the hearts flying. And go ahead and make sure you tell somebody else about this motherfucking show. It's a new one and we're going live. It's Saul Camaro. You know who it is. I'm your boy. Listen, if you're going to dress a certain way, you can't be mad at your marketing plan and what you actually attract. All right. Your marketing plan is what's in your closet. Your marketing plan is what is going to be is what you dress, is how you go out. Just like you market yourself for work, you market yourself for play. So if you're putting out trash, you're going to receive trash. And we don't want you to do that, ladies. We want you to be secure in who you are and what you are. And just because you don't get the majority of the attention does not mean you're not going to get the right attention. And I land. Good night, everybody. Peace.
All right. Listen. Now, in the words of our famous and favorite group that used to be 4 girls that went 3, and they was fighting back and forth in the blogs and stuff like that. And back in the day, and then they would stay 3. Then they had a bunch of songs and they went touring around the world and everything like that. In the famous and infamous words of Destiny's Child, I told you, don't walk out your house without no clothes on. I told you. You trashy girl, you nasty girl. And now you see those 3 women. Well, 2 of them. They ain't got clothes on. This is where we come to. We used to understand as a community what dignity is and keep it yourself. That used to be for the other people. We used to say, oh, no, other people dress like that. We don't dress like that. We got some dignity about us. But now, we ain't got clothes on. And all we just saying, cover up, sis. Your cup's running over. Cover up, sis. Your cheeks are showing. We just saying, baby, you worth more than that. You ain't got to do that to get attention. And if you think you got to do that to get attention, that's the attention you don't want. You want to be respected. You want to be loved and cherished. You don't want to be pumped and dumped and disrespected. Let's get it together, people. And I'm talking to the women, you know why? Because y'all important to the change. Y'all so a key part of the change. A lot of y'all are raising the babies, so we got to talk to the mothers. A lot of y'all are having a bad time in relationships, so we got to talk to the mothers. We got to talk to you. Yeah, them guys, yeah, they try to run game. I'm just trying to not give them I'm just trying to help you not give them the alley-oop so they can dunk it. So, dress up, put some clothes on. Show yourself that you're going to demand respect everywhere you go just by how you dress. Listen, when you reach a certain age, it's your responsibility, no one else, your responsibility to change behaviors that might hinder your outcome and hinder your growth. Till we meet again, you watching Setting the Record Straight with your boy, Peter Anderson, on the Atlanta Cast Network. Have a good night.